Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome to Divide and Conquer Sacred World. This is a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of Tal'Dorei, a little bit of Innistrad, all wrapped into one campaign. Yeah, so glad that you guys are here. I'm in a super positive mood today.
Really?
It's been a couple of time since I've been just like giddy with excitement. But yeah, no.
It's gonna kill us all.
I think that's why.
Death.
That's probably why I'm excited. But no,
Super excited.
Let's get through our announcements. Intro ourselves, and then roll that footage. We don't have any new announcements.
I have one announcement because I want to shout this out because I know we have a regular bro that likes to watch us. So
Please.
This one is for my bro Shane, who is part of the Ghostlight Theater Ensemble, and he is going to be.
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you, bro. So he's going to be in a play from August 6th through the 8th. At 7 p.m. August 9th is a matinee, so it'll be at 2 p.m. California time, by the way. And it's the Vintage Hitchcock, where it's going to be a live Zoom theater performance. So if you're interested in that, I have links that you could register at so that you can buy tickets and watch this play that this wonderful bro is going to be in.
An amazing bro.
An amazing, wonderful bro.
Say, because of how everything is on our end for Twitch chat. If you don't mind posting that link, because I don't.
Yeah, absolutely. I will most definitely get that link.
Or if Shortbeer is on chat, can you try posting it and then we'll verify?
I know
links?
I know for a fact that I have to. From
Okay,
our end, we have
right.
to post the links because I've got specific reasons for that.
So that's totally fair. I understand. All right, cool. So please post that link and go see the theater.
Go to the theater. Support the arts.
Theater.
Theater.
As Coleton has super experience with the theater.
Theater.
I do.
Yeah. With that, Shane's cool.
Shane's cool.
Speaking of cool bros, we do have a cool bro stream tomorrow.
Yeah, what's up? So, kind of moving on from that,
Yeah.
as I'm grabbing this link right quick. All right, I got the link. I'm gonna copy pasta that. Hey, so speaking of like cool actors and voices and stuff,
Yeah. What's up?
so Lynn and I are, as always, we have Demi-Planes and Doodles Saturday nights. As I'm dropping the link right now, guys, go get your tickets there. Go get them.
Go get him, guys.
Go get them. So, Lynn and I, as always, we do Demi-Planes and Doodles Saturday night, but this Saturday is particularly special because Lynn and I have worked out some blood magic, and we are going to be drawing on our Demi-Planes and Doodles with West and Alistair themselves. They are going to be literally in voice chat as we're drawing, and they're going to be hanging out, and you can ask them questions, you can make them say stuff if you want, and just, it's the bros hanging out with the bros. The actual bros.
Cannot wait for all the shenanigans to happen.
And I hear that we might have a chat moderator that is possibly Alistair's boss show up too. So that's a thing.
I will do my best.
Well,
I will do my best.
Yeah, please join in for that.
Yeah, so check us out tomorrow night. We go live at 10 p.m. Central Time. I will have like promos and reminders put up all over Discord, Twitter, and Facebook. So check us out then. If not, just set that alarm for 10 p.m. Central Time and come hang out with us in the Demi-Plane.
It's a super entertaining show. It always is. But now that Wes and Alistair will be there, I'm fearful of shenanigans.
Oh man, I'm so ready for this.
And proceeding with Alistair. The Alistair comic drops in a couple of days.
It drops it drops this month, and in a couple of days we're doing our one shot based off the comic.
Yeah. So this Monday we're going to be doing a one shot.
Yes.
Very special one shot. And the comic will drop then and there.
It'll drop at some point.
At some point. Don't make promises you can't keep.
Don't make promises. We are saying that the comic is dropping this month. We've had the release date for August 2020, so we wanted to commemorate the release date by having a special one-shot adventure at the start of August. So literally the first Monday of August, we're going to be doing an Alistair one-shot. I'm going to be playing Alistair. I'm going to be playing West. Lynn's going to be playing Alistair. I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
And Jeremiah will bring back a very special boy that nobody can see.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we're going to have a chat mom, but in real life.
Yeah, we're gonna have a real life chat mom show up, and she's a wizard, so that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. The Patreon information is down below to support the comic to get all the updates on every little thing. Which is amazing.
Yes. So much content comes from the Patreon. You would be so surprised.
Yes. Also want to give out a shout out to our bros at Talon and Claw, which make amazing dice vaults and dice trays and DM screens and coasters and so much amazing things. You have no idea. Here's one of those amazing things because it's like the easiest one for me to grab. Oh, my dice don't fall. Oh, also they did make dice. Look at that little cool dice. But yeah. They apparently give you all the natural 20s that you've ever wanted. Their Etsy information is down below. If you use the code DivineConk, you get 10% off, which is amazing. And speaking of getting physical items, merch down below. Which you can get amazing flags, t-shirts or posters, stickers, a onesie for your child if you
or
need
your
that.
dog if you know
if you're clever enough. Dogs are children's.
Dogs are children's. So when's Cinnamon getting his own special Divine and Conquer onesie? The thought has just now occurred to you.
Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, yesterday he had it. I don't know. Soon. But yes. So the info is down below as well.
Yes.
And if it's pausing to read the crowd. Okay, cool. Let's intro ourselves. Roll that trailer, and then we'll get into tonight's game. Hi guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be your Dungeon Master for tonight. Down below me, as always, where he likes to be sometimes, it's Jeremiah. Who are you role playing tonight?
Hi, my name is Jeremiah, and I am playing Rognarv Full Metal, the Artificer with construct Brum right next to him.
Yay, Brum. And
90% of the time.
If not, he is writing on the Brum. And then we have a Coleton. Who shall you be playing?
Hello, my name is Coleton. I will be playing Ariell, the Angel Paladin of Pelor.
And next to him, we have the bro Vic. Who shall you be playing?
What's up? It's me, your boy, Vic, and I'm going to be playing West, the Human Barbarian Warlock.
Yes. And then we have, as always, the mighty Dickie. Who shall you be playing?
If you can hear me.
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you for once.
I'll be playing Orcdeath, the Mighty, the Dwarven Alcoholic, Hill Giant Chef, and man.
His resume is just ever impressive in like getting longer.
He's got quite the repertoire.
Yeah, he does. And lastly but not least,
Covers all bases.
All the bases are covered. The lovely Tabby. Who shall you be playing?
Hey guys, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric of Farlagon. Fun fact about Cole, he had a pet scorpion growing up.
Me too.
Aww.
I had an
He lived in a desert area, so...
Yeah. I had a pet scorpion.
Yeah.
When I bought her, she was pregnant. And she had a lot of hundreds of little babies on her back. And she ate them.
That's disgusting and adorable.
Yeah. But with that, and some of us being thoroughly grossed out, let's roll that intro. to recap what happened last time. The party settled down to rest, play some cards, build new magic items, as Ariell, and with Cole kind of peering in the back, unbeknownst to him, are reading the Book of Avacent, and discover a couple of new information of the history of who Avacent was in her relation to Lamashtu, in addition to a different entity by the name of Pazuzu. Well, with that, the party sat down to rest, and a group of gnolls ambushed and attacked them in the middle of their sleep, leaving the party almost dead by this odd child that casted this horrific consecrated just death circle around, killing some of their guard, and unfortunately some of them turned back and are about to attack the party, and leaving Laz and Orcdeath rolling death saves. So that's where we left off, and that is where we will continue. So I'm just switching some of this music around. Getting rid of that happy really quick, y'all. So, keeping with the same initiative roll to keep everything uniformed and good. As I'm just adjusting one little thing here. Okay, cool. As the child bursted into a few of just this dark soil, these beady small stones of all over the place, and start scattering around. You see that wave and the aftermath knocked most of the people here. Several of the Duragar, Lass, Orcdeath, Refanis, as you guys rest a second, notice the horror that just happened. See your 2-3 comrades, friends, family fall, and then see as the Durgar just start twitching.
All of them?
Though I'm for the sake of map clarity, I am actually going to temporarily move the these guys over here. Or you know what? I'm going to take off the big X. That might make it a little bit more clear. These Duragar that all have the small X on them, these 4 over here, as you see, as the blast hit them and they fall onto the ground prone, and their arm just twitch as one of them's entire body just jolts forward.
Oh great. Oh great.
Keeping with the same initiative, for the sake of just expediency, I'm gonna have West. What do you do?
Oh god. Shoot. West is kind of fuck. He's shaken. He's fucking pissed. He's raging also, so he's not in the best mental state. He is probably going to go to I believe I don't know if I have anything, but I used that already. Okay, so I've already used my potions. I have nothing.
Oh no.
God, he is going to go to Laz, and he's going to pick her up to carry her out of that mess. He's ready to run.
As
saying we gotta go.
As you go grab her, completely limp body, place her on your shoulders, and start moving. It'll be your action to pick her up.
That's fine.
If you still have any movement, it will be now reduced by half since you have her on you.
That's fine. He's staying in place, and he's basically telling the party, you know, I think we need to cut our losses. We need to go.
Okay. Rognarv, what do you do? So I should put character cards up.
5, 10, 15, 20. So that's the 20 feet of movement to get down from that rock.
Okay. As you climb downwards, kind of slide a little bit here.
Yeah, bonus action dash because Expedious Retreat is still up.
Of course.
I guess I'll occupy the space of west, so 5, 10 right here.
Okay.
And I will second level cure wounds on Orcdeath.
Okay. Roll me some hit die. Some d8s. As Rognarv just runs over, moves his axe around, and you see this golden light approach from it from a healing spell as he manipulates that energy and casts it right into Orcdeath.
Who's rolling the 8s?
Jeremiah's.
Okay.
15 hit points.
All right, Orcdeath, you are at 15.
Nice.
As you just, Orcdeath, as you kind of cough up some blood, mix in with some of the previous ale you were drinking not that long ago, you just see like a slight glow leave Rognarv's hands, and you understand exactly what's happening. As just a second ago, you think you heard Wes yell about running. Anything else?
Bonus action movement.
Okay. All right. And with that, Ariell, what do we do?
Question about the map. Is this area here? Is that like a pit?
No, that is a stone reaching up. You guys are enclosed, kind of like a cave that doesn't have a specific ceiling.
There's no holes.
No holes. The only exit would be in this direction over here.
What about this?
And the stairs themselves. Yeah, that'll be closed off completely. Just because the mechanics of the map.
In that case, I'm going to fly above Rom here, and I'm going to reach down and do Spare the Dying on Laz.
Okay.
And I'm going to look over to West and just say, go. And I'm going to lie. Let me see. Alright. I guess right there. So that'd be 35 feet. And I'm occupying the same space as this guy right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to grapple. Well, I mean, I guess not this turn because my action is Spare the Dying, but I'm just going to get ready to kind of aggro this undead Durgar right there and try to get his attention to keep him from killing our other allies, and just yell to the rest of the Durgar to chop off their heads.
Okay. Noted. As you cast your spell on Laz, this kind of powder starts forming around her, encompassing her. As Wes, you feel the breath reach her, but she's still completely unconscious. As you fly over, grab your glaive and start aggravating the Durgar in front of you. Just just to be clear, the skulls are the ones that have come back.
Yeah.
These others are just not in a good spot at all.
Yeah. They're just hurt.
Yeah, they're very, very hurt.
Is this guy right here dead, or is he still alive? There's skulls, but there's also a dot on him. So I'm not sure.
That is a mistake. There should only be 4.
Okay. Then in that case, I don't stop there. I would move to Well, let me move that real quick so I can move this guy. I'd move to this guy then.
Sure, no problem. Okay. All right, as you are facing off against good old Battlehorn.
Yeah, poor dude.
Yeah, poor guy. Since the ghouls are no longer a threat, Cole, what do you do?
Cole's actually gonna, yell to the Duragar to basically disengage and get, to move back.
Okay.
The ones that are alive. And... Oh, hell, what's he gonna do?
They're getting conflicting orders here.
Oh, well, hell, he'll just, he's gonna cast up, Spirit Guardians.
Okay. What's the range on the... Oh, do you move one specific thing? Or it's the area of effect?
It's an area effect. Let me get the aura for it. I'm gonna center it on me.
Yeah. As you guys see these hundreds of little fox skulls materialize and appear in this radiant energy. And yeah.
Here, let me get the radius set up for it. If I can figure out what I need. There it is. Yeah. There.
All right. With that, anything else, Cole?
That's all he can do right now.
Okay. And unfortunately, it would be Refon's turn at the moment, as Laz is at 0, so her turn is taken care of. As you see the Duragar prepare, not sure exactly what to do. One kind of looks towards you, Cole, like he's about to step back, but the other ones look like, most of them look like they want to fight. You see like a different anger than any of the fights that you guys have been in. You feel, both you, Ariell, and Cole, that this is something personal to them. As everybody hears a very loud, "What in tarnation?" Oh my god.
Oh,
and
no.
You see, she's at 1 HP. A Refondas just bolt up from the ground.
Fuck!
You can all roll me a perception if you like.
Sure.
Is
I'm
this run in the family? Wes, is this run in the family?
I don't know. 24 for Cole.
Okay, Cole sees it, for sure.
14 for
Oh
Orcdeath.
shit,
Okay,
Wes.
Orcdeath sees it as well.
23.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, 22.
Okay.
What did Wes get?
21.
You all definitely see it. As you see that the headband that she has on, a glitter starts appearing around her as well.
Oh my god.
And you see that she's very confused and panting.
Cole, looking back, are you okay?
Oh, thank God.
Since her turn started with 1 HP, because as soon as that, her magical item activates, she's going to cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Oh, fair.
And then stay where she is at. So with that,
Fair.
Duragar, I'll say that this one moves back, but these all will attack that one Duragar in front of them, their dead compatriot. Yeah, well, those are all hits. Orcdeath, as I'm calculating the damage, I'll just say that it's your turn since all I'm doing is just doing math. You are
Okay.
conscious. You're at the HP that Jeremiah gave you.
Okay.
It does take half your movement to get up, so after that you have 10 feet of movement, but you're fully aware of what's happening.
I'm pulling out a vial of spirit.
Okay.
How much is that?
Superior is 4d4 plus 4. Or is it 8?
Superior is 84.
Oh, yes. Greater is 4. So 8d4 plus 8.
8d4
Plus
plus
8.
8.
Yes, sir.
4, 3,
As this
5.
new
6.
HP. As right now, I'm just letting you know that there is a mechanic that we're going to introduce throughout the entire Underdark. Since these two did enough damage to kill it, and it did not survive, is Undead Fortitude. This other Durgar will take his entire action. That is no movement, no bonus. Everything is one thing, and that is to dismantle the undead. So if after the undead dies, if you take your entire round, no movement, no action, that is all you're doing, you dismantle the undead for the purposes of the curse of the Underdark at the moment. So letting you guys know, as this one is fully dead.
8d4 plus what? 8?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I got 26 extra point.
All right, as you drink that potion, I believe even with that, you're still probably, I don't think you're still at half HP, right?
Nope, I'm still bloody,
right.
but can I do a bonus move?
Yes, you can do bonus action, yeah.
I'm getting up. I'm walking over to this guy. Let me see. Come on.
Okay.
There you
go. The one that had the this dark clothing, and when you look at him, half of his body is still starting to turn into ash. But he has these.
And it was. That's the one that once he died, the vibration stopped.
Correct.
Happening.
Correct.
And I'm chopped.
Okay. As you chop off his head, and you see that expediates the ash all around him, and you see that his head is the last thing that starts, like the leftover ghoul flesh that's on him, which is rotting and decaying, starts molding off, but you still see the head and the skull, and it just stays there.
Let's spit on.
All right, a good spit. As you kind of notice and look at your axe, but unfortunately nothing happens.
Oof.
Okay, no problem. Still, I feel better. I chopped something up.
Good. As you do so, going to top of the round, West. What do we do?
All right. Fuck it. If I mean, he said his piece. If Ariell said go, so we're gonna go.
Okay.
So he literally yelling at Rafanas to just, get your ass up. We're leaving.
You hear a mutter under her breath. You don't know what she said, but she said something.
Yeah, sorry. All right, and then I guess seeing as the stairs are the only way in and out, so we're going.
There is an exit over here through the darkness of this platform.
Oh boy.
That leads into just vast amount of nothingness, which the guy before said that was our way. We're stopping here. It's because the choice was either rest here or rest outside in the wilderness. Yes.
Okay, question. The cave that's up there, is the incline going upward or downward? Or even?
Where the one that you guys are going to, that one is going down. Is going downward.
Okay.
West is gonna take his movement to.
Do what?
10, I think 20 gets him right there. I think he's just gonna since he's carrying Laz, he's just gonna sacrifice his action just to do double movement.
Okay. All right, then you can move 40 feet.
Right.
All right.
So
as you see Wes just dashing along with Laz, as she is. Oops, my bad. Hit the little deck over here. But yeah, you're just running along, carrying her, and you're following after Ariell's orders, I guess. Anything that you wanted to say? If not, we're moving over to Rognarv.
We're fucking leaving!
All right, you hear that echo loudly and clearly throughout this little enclosed area. Rognarv, what do we do?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm not gonna use my. Yeah, I'll just stay here.
Okay.
And then I'll tell Brum to follow west. 20 and Arcane Jolt Laz.
Okay. What are you shooting her HP?
Not really good, but 4.
All right. Well, she's at 4, so she's she is up. As you Wes, you hear just a
Thank God. And I just pat her on the back just to reassure her.
yeah. As
I got her.
She turns to you and says, "You're not comfortable," and just
Sorry.
But with that, all right, keeping track of it on D&D Beyond. Cool. Nope, it didn't. Oh, whatever. Nope. All right, so I have to do it here. No problems. Okay. With that, it is going to Ariell. What do we do?
I am grabbing hold of this one right here
Okay.
and flying straight up.
All
Oh,
right.
God.
That is contesting grapple. So roll me a strength versus his strength.
Got it. That is a 19.
All right, that beats a 15. So after you grab me, you're able to move half your distance going upwards.
So 30 feet up.
Okay. As you guys are going and flying 30 feet up in the air, I'm pretty sure I know what your intention is, but so you're moving, you fly. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll just look back down to them and say, on second thought, run.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. As Ariell, in agreement with Wes, run. With that, Cole.
Cole reaching out to. Oh my God, it's so freaking blurry. I cannot see names.
Which one?
You can zoom in.
Coinheart, who's right in
Okay.
front of him.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, he's just gonna reach out and cast a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And again, just telling them basically, follow them, retreat. I'm standing right here, so I can keep them back.
All right, roll me
Holy crap! I maxed.
Okay.
Damn, Cole!
Cole,
Down.
did
So
they-
16, 17, 18, 19.
Cool.
Is that full?
Nice.
As you heal him exactly what you needed to heal him. As I'm trying to get that bloody marker off. As you put out your hand and the holy energy goes around him, fixing all his wounds, his cut marks, and his bruises start healing up. You even hear the jaw just clench back. And as they look at you pissed, but they all look at you. You see that kind of, you feel like it's like they're agreeing with you or something.
Mhm.
All right, cool. If that's it.
Bonus action, because I feel bad. Hold on, because that's another one. Cole is gonna look back over to Hondral, and he will also.
Hondral needs to go. I didn't take his turn. My bad.
I'm going to, since it's a range of 60 feet, also level 2 healing word.
Okay, yeah. Bonus action healing word. That's how that works.
Almost maxed on that one.
He definitely needed it.
9.
9
HP.
All right. He is still very, very bloodied.
Cole's just gonna mutter I wish I could do more. I'm sorry.
As you utter a word of healing towards him. What's your word of uttering?
Me, my dumb lizard brain's just heal.
All right.
The tiny bullet
As
heal.
you literally say the word heal, and the magic in your words carries on to him and starts fixing up his wounds.
Part of me was going to say heal, bitch, but
That's very in Cole's character.
heal, bitch.
All right, I like it. I like it a lot. One thing. Just let me look at your.
I love the polarity between Ariell healing. It's very divine, holy, and gentle. And he's just like, "Please be healed, my child." And then you have Cole, "Heal, bitch!"
Get up, you're fine.
Slaps a band-aid on it. Move.
As
And whenever you're healed from the brink of death, you just hear soft choirs singing and the warmth of the sun. It's the most peaceful thing.
Kidding.
With Coles, you feel like you've been slapped awake.
Basically.
Just slapped awake after
This is what happens after you drink a 5-hour energy.
literally you're getting like slapped in the face after like a crash from a 5-hour energy after spending all night partying at some frat house that you don't remember being at.
yeah,
You're now in a it's now like 8 a.m. and you're in a Denny's parking lot.
that sounds right. As you see Rafanis running
In there,
towards
done that.
run towards you guys, and she whispers something, and you see kind of cough something out. From your perspective, looks something tarry and white, almost porous as well. And she kind of like lunges it and disappears. And this whole area over here, you just see this from this part of the stone to this part of the stone. It just branches off in 20 feet, and an additional 20 feet of just these webs just spread completely out.
Well, that's interesting.
I know.
I know.
As she casted the spell web. And
Alright,
that is her turn.
West has some concerns.
Trapping these two Duragar as they are still trying to move, but they're not being able to fully from the restraints of the spell. Laz is going to West tap you and hit you on the head. Just
Okay, I'm putting you down.
and she bolts off 10 feet in front of you, slows down, sighs, and then just walks back with you, and then starts running at your pace.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick you up and handle you without your permission. I apologize.
It's okay. As I need to see if these, as my dog is very excited about something.
Oh my goodness, Cinnabon is just excited about death.
Nope, 12s do not meet the AC, so they do not break free. That one is dead, so the only one that is able to do anything will be the undead that's on you, which rolls a 13, which does not hit your AC, Coleton. Even
what
with
is it?
13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Even with the advantage, they do not. As you see that it tries to bite you, and you literally kind of just have with your invisible armor just kind of like barely nicks at it, and you stop. Kind of grab his head as you're flying, and just like
Stop
A spray bottle of holy water.
stop. As
I feel like you keep that just for Wes.
5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and for the sake of this, they're all going to be running in y'all's direction.
All right.
And that is their turn. Orcdeath, it is your turn, as almost everybody except for Rifanis being about 20 feet behind you, and Ariell being 20 feet in the air, running. 30 feet in the air, sorry. And Colt as well, being slightly behind. What are you doing, Orcdeath?
Okay, I'm running to the mouth of the cave,
Okay.
and then I look up, and I'm saying, "See this? Hang on.
Uh-oh.
He's going to do it. Come on. The rings. Come on.
I'm sorry, we're cutting out kind of towards the end.
I think he's trying to get something to work.
Okay.
Saying, see this, the skeleton thing? Yeah, that's a dead Duragar.
This. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that is a dead Duragar that was eaten. Yeah. It was just
Not
by this time it
bad.
actually should have probably crashed onto the ground and shattered.
Okay.
It was one of your party members technically.
Oh, no.
But was eaten to the bone in a matter of seconds.
Good lord.
Okay, I'm at the cave entrance,
Okay.
so I'm kind of using my vision, looking
Oh,
feet ahead.
Yeah, roll me a perception, please.
16.
16. As far as you can see, this area to you mimics a lot of like any desert environment that you've been with. Is just nothing. A few trees here and there. You see some odd mushroom-like not fauna, plant life that's there, and it's just barren, just empty, as far as you can see. And when you look out into the distance and see nothing, you also immediately understand that there is no light for maybe miles. Reaching into that vastness and emptiness part of the Underdark.
Okay. Well, I'm standing guard at the entrance.
All right. And in addition with that, you
Raven,
do
everybody,
not.
come on.
All right. As everybody's starting to run, and you're just making sure that they're passing by. You also don't hear anything.
Okay.
With that, Wes, you're just continue running.
Yes.
Okay. Rognarv, what are we doing?
I'm gonna utter command on Brom to follow
Okay.
Laz, not West anymore, because that was my
Yes.
plan, was with Laz mainly.
Understood.
Since you're kind of in the way, 5, 10, 15? Yeah, 15 right here.
Okay. You move back.
Yeah, because I need some kind of line of sight. Is that line of sight or no?
That's line of sight. Yeah.
For spell wise,
You're okay.
this is all web, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Go to hell, bitches.
I think I know exactly what you're casting.
Firebolt.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me a to hit. If it hits
Yeah.
any of their ACs, I'll say the entire area catches on fire and doubles the damage.
That's it's a +8. That's a 21.
Yeah. All right. Roll me 4d10 worth of fire damage.
Jesus.
Nice.
Not my 2d10.
Yeah, not 4d10.
Okay, because 2d10 is the damage.
Yes, I'm gonna say that it amplifies the fire because of the web. I believe that the rules just say doubles it, but it's in a book, and that book is right here with my hands touching. So I'm gonna have
Hey, bro, it's your game.
for the fun of it, roll 4. 'Cause I think it's funner.
9, 8, and 7. 33.
Damn.
They need me to afford it to save 38. Hey, look, they didn't. So because the fire is still going to be active, I'll say that continues on to the next round. In addition, for our house rule right now, because of the specific conditions of the Underdark for this specific section, and they're just catching on fire as you see the as Rognarv, as you kind of run back with your axe. Gulf a firebolt as it kind of splits into two, hitting them both directly into the chest as the web catches on fire. And you see kind of Rifanas as she like holds concentration on it, maintaining the web strong as the fire gets fueled by the webs. As she kind of looks at you and nods in agreement, like good job. And these
Artificer solidarity.
yeah, these undead Durgar are moving, kind of trying to break through with the webs on them and the flames. As you see that their skeletal structure is just not keeping up, and their flesh is definitely melting off. It's gonna take a bit, but they're pretty incapacitated. The only real threat right now is the one you're hugging, Ariell. But with that, yes.
I'm gonna speak. Kind of looking more towards to. Oh wait, I had control over. To Rifanas, basically, like, we need to leave. We really can't stay here anymore.
She looks at you, honey. I'm right behind you.
And then bonus action dash 5, 10, 15. But I'll just say 15.
Okay. No
I'm
problem.
just gonna stay here until everybody's in the clear, and then I'm gonna move out.
Sure. Okay. With that, Rifanis is also gonna run. She's gonna do double speed, and so she's right behind you. The Duragars, for the purposes of this, they're running out of the cave as well. As you will see, where is our boy? As Hondo will stop your guide right next to you, Orcdeath, and utters one word. Dracul. And then kind of keeps on running. As I believe Coleton is casting a ritual with all your markers that you were making.
Yeah. My bad.
No, you're good. Orcdeath, as soon as he says that, if you want, you can roll me a history.
Yeah, I just discovered that you could do that on Roll20, and it's like
That's fun.
So.
What?
History.
Uh-oh.
15.
15. That the only thing that you hear of is it's a language. You've heard of this Dracul. It's a tongue. It's a manner of speaking. But other than that, it's like saying, oh, Japanese. It's a language, but I guess from Japan. So
Right.
you guess Dracul
So it's
is from
something
the
familiar.
Yeah, with
It's
the
something familiar, but I don't know exactly what it means.
yeah, with the 15, and you did notice that he kind of that your guide Hurdal kind of like tilted back as he was running and was looking at the ghoul you just chopped off his head. And he kind of steps forward like he's in mid run as he says that. It was just like a passing thing that he said. And Coleton, another 13, a 2, and a 7, so that is a complete miss. So
Yep.
the undead Durgar that is still wrapped around you does not hit. With that, to help this out, I'm going to ask Cole and Ariell, since you guys are still actively in the combat. What are y'all's intentions? What are you guys doing?
I am flying up to probably 60 feet, and I'm just dropping this dude on his head.
Okay, there is theoretically possibility that it could survive, but so I'm gonna.
I mean,
Because
there
he's
is
holding on to
a
him,
big bonfire over
Yeah,
here.
well-
Undead.
Yeah,
It
could I
is
drop him
holding
into
on
the
to him,
bonfire?
so it's better him letting go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll fly up another 10 feet, and then I'll move over 20 feet and drop him into the bonfire.
okay, I would say roll me an opposing athletics checks versus him.
Ooh, okay. That is a dirty 20.
All right, does not. That was a 13. As try as he might,
Damn,
even as he
13.
grabs on. Yeah, right. I know. His attacks are higher than his strength, so like I rolled different numbers, still got 13. As he grabs onto your foot, you see he's kind of slipping. As he barely grabs onto your toe, almost a pinch of pain before he just slips off. And as it's although he's not really aware what's happening, he's just trying to claw to get to you. As but he does fall into the fire, and with the distance and the fire and everything, we'll just call it as is. And with that, as you guys are the encounter pretty much being done, and you guys walking to the vastness of the empty parts of the Underdark, I will move maps just slightly so you get a little bit of that theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
So, Elysian Vagabonds, as you guys just defeated your ambush, Last being alive, Orcdeath being alive, Rafanis being alive, with only 6 Durgar with you. As you guys march forward, still not having a full rest, being stopped, but because it was less than an hour, I'll say for the sake of story, your guide along with Ariell will find a location that you think is empty enough that you will need to be completely sneaked up on, as 2 of the Durgar start muttering on themselves and fighting, and eventually 2 decide who's going to be on guard, and then the other 2 will be waked up as Hundra kind of goes up to you. That's... Which one of you would be joining us in the watch? As we were kind of attacked while we were all sleeping. Nobody was really minding the night.
I'll join.
I'd say we do 2 sets of 4. What say you?
Even though Cole's hurt, he'll offer to.
I'm probably not going to get much sleep, but...
Well, West will take first watch with them.
You guys decide amongst yourselves. I will, I'm going to walk a perimeter to make sure there's no one else coming.
Fair enough.
Before he goes off, Cole will actually also do another Cure Wounds on...
Oh, yeah, okay, because he's pretty hurt.
For the shits and giggles of it, level 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Cole take next watch. I'll do first watch to us or something.
Okay.
If he
bro,
wants.
let's do it. Do it, bro.
18 points of healing.
All right.
Even though I'm very bloodied.
18.
Rog, you look like shit. You should go to sleep.
Nah.
Cole also just like, do you need healing? Like,
No.
barely kind of like standing up.
Cole, stop it.
No, I'm a healer. This is what I'm supposed to do, right?
Wes just standing over Cole, just, a whole 6'5" compared to your how tall? As you deliberate with your papers.
5'9".
He's 5'9". Oh, precious.
Is that with the horns or without the horns?
Oh, that's important information.
You
And Tippy.
motherfucker. With the horn, yes.
Oh boy.
Wes is gonna
But here's no, he is 5'9" because his horns go out
to the side.
from the
Okay.
side.
Okay.
So yeah, he is 5'9".
So-
I had to stop and think for a second. I'm like, wait,
I didn't know if they added like an extra inch.
no. If they curl up just a little bit, no.
Wes is gonna stand in front of Cole, and he's gonna he's gonna reach his hand out like he's about to pat him on, make contact with his shoulder.
If
but
he's gonna do that, Cole is gonna immediately take a step back.
And West will retreat his hand.
Mm.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Do what you want.
roll me, all of you guys, a general perception check before the official first watch and everybody going to sleep.
Nope.
10 for Orcdeath.
10. Okay.
30-20 Rognarv.
Rognarv, 20. Ariell, what did you get?
Natural 20, so 25.
Oh, you too?
All right. Okay. 4
I see
for
things.
West. Okay.
Hopefully I don't see anything.
So West,
Yes.
you see some Durgar having a peaceful, gentlemanly conversation. Everybody doing their own thing. Some people are getting ready for bed. You see as Hundal is walking around the perimeter and fine, everything's good. I mean, you think your first watch is gonna be pretty
Yeah. I know.
boring, which is good.
I know. Before my first watch, I want to check on Rafanas and Laz just to make sure they're okay.
Okay, all right.
Hey, what's the 27 get me, Jesus?
1 second, bro. We're working our way up there.
Shut the fuck up, Cole. Oh my god.
You're just showing off.
As
Look.
As Wes, as you're getting up to go to where Rifanas and Laz are speaking, and you see that they're starting to, them two are starting to get along, kind of catty conversation between them. As Orcdeath, you do notice, and this is as much as you notice, Wes. And then when Orcdeath notices, everybody notices what Orcdeath's gonna notice, and then we're gonna move on. And so,
Okay.
Orcdeath, you notice as Rifanas is kind of placing her back against the boulder that she's using to just rest, as everybody else is grabbing their meal or their ration and starting to eat it. Some are just making their bedroll and extending it out. You see that every single Duergar sleeping with their armor just slightly off, grabbing their axe just ready just in case anything happens. But it's the general, not saving with your armor because you'll get penalties. You do see as Wes starts walking towards Rafanas, just because his loud footsteps and his just him being a massive person, so his walk has a little bit of purpose. You see that she immediately kind of wraps something, and you hear the of paper, and she kind of just tucks it in between her blouse, and you see that Laz and Rifanas kind of stop talking as Wes is approaching.
I've been in this situation before, and I hate it. Thanks.
Yeah. But you don't notice it, Wes.
I know. But me, Vic, I'm like, I've been in this situation before. This fucking sucks.
Rognarv, we got a dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay, Rognarv. You notice in addition to all that, the Duergar, the other ones that are still active, start. You feel like they're praying. It's definitely a rhythmic chant. They are speaking in Undercommon, and it, from your point of view, it does not sound pleasant. But you feel like that, you wouldn't put it as a churchly vibe, like by any means, but that just like intuitiveness and kind of like repetition, and like maybe it's a mantra, maybe they're but knowing Duergar just doesn't feel like a peaceful thing, but they are in unison chanting. As Ariell, what did you get? 27 versus a what?
I got a 25.
25. Okay, so both of you guys will be in the same category. So Cole and Ariell, as you notice all those things, you also notice one additional thing as you're noticing that Hondul is kind of walking in circles, and every so often you see that he kind of just throws a stone at the ground. Kind of trails off, waits a second, kind of looks, and he starts doing that again. And you see that the second pass he kind of walks, and you see that he's slowly leaving his foot in an impression as a giant circle all the way around the campsite. And in the third one, you notice that he's sneakily as he can, you see that he's kind of dropping powder in that little crevice that he made in this maybe 40-foot circle around the entire camping site.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's making his way towards Orcdeath.
Do I know what this might be?
The anti-sea bear, sir.
Roll. I'd say for the purpose of this, I'll let you choose
Okay.
which knowledge you want to roll. And I'll give you a choice. Either because you're not the class that he is, you roll with a disadvantage, or you roll straight, but I am going to make the DC a higher number.
I'll do disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Which knowledge do you choose?
What skills are all knowledge based again?
Intelligence.
Wouldn't it be anything in intelligence? Okay. I'll do religion.
All right. Roll me religion.
My highest stat, so we'll see. Okay. Okay. 19 total.
19. If it's not prayer, it's not. The closest thing that you can think of is like a summoning circle, but it's not complete at all. And they're there's way more complicated steps that need to be done. But that's the only thing you can think of with the religion.
Do I notice Cole noticing it?
Well,
I
I mean,
would
if
say
Cole knows,
that I would see that Cole noticed you noticing it, just because he got a slightly higher number.
yeah, Cole just looking at Ariell and then looking out at the circle and then looking. Can Cole make an intelligence check?
Sure, because you're not the right class. Make an intelligence, whichever skill you want.
Okay.
Knowledge, but with disadvantage.
I'm going to do Arcana with disadvantage.
All right, one more Arcana.
Okay, one was a fucking nat 20.
Of course.
And then he has to take the 10, so 19 as well.
With the knowledge Arcana, you're not sure. But one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
Either he's keeping something in or he's keeping something out.
Cole will just kind of like mutter and relay that information.
As,
It's like, or you could just ask him, Angel. One of the two.
As Cole, Ariel, now you notice that Cole's also noticing it and kind of spoke just a second faster than you were able to.
We have to work with these people. That doesn't mean we have to trust them.
They've been kind of saving our asses so far, and we've been doing the same in return, so...
It's to be determined. Well, if it's nothing you're worried about, then I suppose I'll just keep an eye out for anything else.
Cole's just gonna kind of look over to Ariel. It's like, are you always this unsure into trusting people?
It's actually one of my character traits.
It's almost like he's role-playing correctly.
I know.
Wow.
This is Cole just role-playing too.
Yeah,
because-
Coleton just
Well,
slaps
shit.
down this giant like lexicon of Ariel's character traits. Like,
No, I'm just gonna look over to Cole. Just be like, if you've lived as long as I have, you would be the same way.
I lived probably less than half as long as you, and I'm that way too.
Well, there you have it.
Indeed.
I swear you could hear a pin drop during any conversation with Ariell and Cole.
Yeah. Before
tension. You just cut it with a knife.
the
Right.
conversation Wes is about to have with Rifanis, and unbeknownst to Orcdeath, a conversation that Hondul is going to have with him, I'm gonna actually ask Jeremiah, is there something specific that you would like to do as all this is happening and thus far what you've noticed?
No, it's just I'm gonna look at the Duragar and just basically, there might be scared or something. I don't know. And then I'm just gonna go basically set up my post.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bram, on top of Bram, obviously.
Of course.
We're gonna go. Is it like? Are we in like a cave or something?
At the moment, you are in like emptiness. You are wide out in the open, but as far as you can see, everything's the open.
No, I mean like what the little campsite that we found. Is it?
It
Inside,
has
like, a
no
little cave or not?
it has no shelter, no protection. You
Okay.
found the well enough boulder and stone to make some sort of something to just rest your back for a bit if you need to, but you see the Durgar are like maybe 15 feet off from where you guys are at, with still every single night keeping that distance.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep post. I guess I'm gonna be patrolling, kind of like going in and out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit on Bram. It's like, Bram, I guess it's time for us to watch. I'm gonna grab my shield out
Okay.
and put it on in front of Bram, like her face,
Okay.
and then Bram's gonna kind of pinch it a little bit, and then I'm holding the shield because I know I need to be basically physically with the shield to
Yeah.
let it activate. But basically, Bram has a little twitchy eye in front of him.
That's
Or-
it's cute. As
On
as
her-
you're walking around, you will hear one of the guards. That's I'm just going to say it. That's weird.
I'm gonna look at the Duergar that said that, and then Bram is gonna, that twitchy eye is gonna stop and look at him directly. Like, what did you say? She's beautiful.
Welcome to our world.
As he kind of looks at both of you guys and just puts his head back in this that you notice now his pillow is actually the old tankard that he was using to drink from.
That's what I thought. And then I'm gonna drink 2 potions. Healing.
All right.
I have 26 health. I need something.
Okay. For the sake of this, at the moment, I will say that you can all take an additional short rest. So if you have any hit die that you have not expended, you can do so right now.
Okay.
I have
And
none.
just
And I'm going to
remember
my 2
that
potions.
once you do a full long rest, you will only recover up to half the hit die you use. So because of your level 5, so only 5 hit die will be able to recover after this. If you choose to use any hit die right now.
Yeah, I am still drinking 2 potions.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
And then take my hit dice as well.
Okay.
We can use our hit dice, which is like main, is go up to 5d10, correct?
Yes. Based on how much you've used earlier.
And I'm looking at my. I haven't used any earlier.
Yeah. Then if you haven't, then you have a 10 since you're level 10. But remember that when you wake up tomorrow morning, whatever you used up.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
Okay. All right. There you
I
go.
have 9 left. I only used 5.
Okay. With
30 extra points. I needed.
All right, that's good enough for us.
You can roll as much hit die as you need.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just so you know.
But if you're thinking about the long game and you want to preserve some, then you might want to not use all 10. You know.
Right. I'm right now. I'm up to 71.
Okay.
So
All right.
feeling now.
You're feeling you're doing that rest. You're drinking that ale. And since we're your ale, as Hurundal kind of makes.
Reputation to uphold.
You have to.
He's got to advertise even down here in the Underdark.
How else are you gonna get new customers? As Hurundal kind of goes up to you, Orcdeath, he kind of just sits down. Lad, I saw that you had some sort of grudge with him. What is that about?
What?
Kind of like.
I was at the Daughter of Death, so I'm fuzzy in memory a bit. Can you kind of
He shakes his head. Kuthal. The Ghoul King.
Oh.
the one I chopped up?
As he nods. You kind of
No.
You. Oh, by the way, I'll say that even Rognarv, even you being out scouting, Wes, you'll be able to hear half of this because you're having conversation at this moment with Rifanis.
Okay.
But everybody else can since there's nothing, you will be able to eavesdrop like fairly easily. As Hundal looks towards you, or that you see that for the first time ever in the entire 9 days that you guys been here, he reaches into his coat and brings out a flask as his hand's still kind of shaking, takes a sip and kind of like puts it back. And when he takes a sip, you do see Orcdeath that his lips kind of like his lips and the bottom portion of his mouth, like almost attaching to his chin, literally trembled and vibrated, like almost at a cellular structure.
Ooh. Laddie, I'll trade you a sip of my...
As he looks at you, it's nothing special, to be honest. Just some dragon scout. And kind of gives you his flask. As he kind of takes a sip of yours.
I'll take a sip.
It's strong
Okay.
and it's good, but it's... Nothing happens.
Hey, as long as it's strong and good, it's good enough for me.
As he looks at you.
I can say I drank it.
One more time?
That I can say to people I drank some.
Yeah.
I like to try.
Dragon Scout's good. As
What's it called again?
a Dragon Scout.
Dragon Scout. I like it. It's good.
He
Gives me a
shakes-
one.
Yeah, right. He kind of like bumps
And I
his
got a
chest.
feeling in the morning we ask for him.
He just chuckles. And you see that his face kind of gets really serious. Lad, the Ghoul King does not travel these areas.
The what?
Ghoul King.
So in other words, he's out of place.
Mm-mm.
I
Very.
am not about to fight another
What
boss.
area does he normally walk on?
Usually in the Lowerdark.
So
12 more
basically, they
miles
came
below.
and they were
This-
looking for us.
I see, because I don't think so, lad. I actually think they were looking for food. And he looks back at the Durgar. Only Durgar turned. Their kin did not.
So
You
something
see that,
probably
like-
forced them out.
He nods. I agree. And you see that he even has like even with your passive insights, Orcdeath, you can see that as he's speaking, he's literally trying to piece this together himself. He's just sort of shooting things out of his mouth.
Mhm.
It's. I've always wondered. Even the undead need to eat, no? What happens if their supply runs low? What happens when everything
fall
around
off.
them is undead? They cannot eat their own. They need flesh.
And plus, they're also trying to get away from the undead too, because they are still a meal.
And he shakes his head, yeah. Or something bigger. Maybe your tyrant.
Possibly. Well, we shall soon find out.
Yeah. As he kind of whispers, in this one, only Orta will be here. I guess the kingdom on Dracul has been eliminated. Shakes his head, tosses back your ale, and you see that he extends his hand back for his flask.
Take another sip from.
Of course. The second sip, you're like, okay. It's that feeling when you know you just mix too much, and you're like, I'm gonna feel that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine, but I know I'm gonna feel it, even a slight bit tomorrow morning.
And I won't let him know what I'm feeling.
I wouldn't
I
expect.
keep a straight face.
Mhm.
I'm kind of my expression just through my eyes, like, okay, I'm fine.
It's so fun. Well, sweet dreams. Kind of shakes his head, and you see that he kind of goes back and sleeps almost in the middle, as per usual, or it gets in a position to be able to sleep in the middle. To west, as you
Yes.
are approaching Rafanis. He kind of looks at you, and like, you see that she's annoyed, and then you see Laz is trying to hold in a smile.
Oh, I just I just wanted to check and make sure that y'all are okay. I mean, that was a really rough thing that happened, and I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from it.
You see that she's Rafanis is about to speak, and Laz kind of puts her hand in her mouth. Thank you, West.
If y'all need anything, just let me know. I'm sorry this is all happening.
Awkward big brother.
He's trying
He's
so
trying
hard.
so hard.
He's trying so hard. I want to, I just want to help any way I can.
You see Laz cannot contain her smile anymore. She's like,
Oh no.
like, oh. She kind of lets it out, and you can't really see shades of color in themselves, but her cheeks get slightly darker if you refocus this.
Oh no. I'm sorry if I interrupted anything. He's just like standing there, just like normally Wes doesn't care if he's in a scene, if he walks himself into a scene, because if he's in a scene, then he's just gonna make it everyone's problem that he's there. But this is like, for once, he's like trying to carefully like tread on eggshells in a way, and it's just strange territory for him.
Aww.
Understood.
So he's just kind of like standing there, like kind of like awkwardly, like, you know, just kind of like fidgeting with his hands and like trying not to seem so imposing. He looks very awkward.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure everyone with a high enough perception can see he looks awkward as shit right now.
Everybody is seeing this for sure.
Yes.
Do they care or they do something about it differently, but they all see it?
Yeah. So yeah, you know, if you need me, I'm just gonna be over there on watch. Just, you know, let me know.
Yes, yeah. Laz looks. Bye, West.
I'm just gonna go walk over to where Rognarv is. And I'm gonna just sit down.
Yeah, as soon as I see West coming forward, because I saw that little interaction, I was like, "That was nice talk. Did you need to poop? You didn't look good."
God, maybe.
Just one little thing. As Wes, as you are leaving, you do hear a very gentle. Thanks, hon.
Oh.
And then
Wes just gonna nod to himself and keep going.
You approach Rognarv. And you see the two of the Durgar are in opposite sides where you guys are, like, their backs turned to you, keeping watch.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. How are you holding up, Rog?
I drank a lot of my blood on that little battle.
Yeah,
It's
I do that on the daily.
Have you seen Brom's eyes?
I'm just gonna kind of look over at Brom.
The sentinel shield going, that eye is twitching a little bit, and then
Brom,
stops. As soon as you looked at her, the eye stopped and looked at you. That one eye in the shield.
Wes is gonna kind of like move his hand over it to just watch it do its
follow
thing.
your head.
Oh my god, Wes is gonna be entertained by this for a while. Just like moving his hand over, watching the eye move with it.
No, like it's going like that, like follow your head, and then all of a sudden it twitches that way, and then it follows again, and then it twitches the other way, and then it follows again.
Brom,
It's just looking, helping me look.
Brom, you have the most wonderful eye. It's beautiful.
And then she goes like this with the shield, go up and down, and then it stops again, and then.
Oh, I love Brom.
And then continues to the patrol.
Okay.
So, laddies, what are we going to do?
We're staying up on watch, so if you want to catch some Z's, go for it, Orcdeath.
I'm doing it, but I'm waiting for morning to come so we can move on. You guys
I
are
don't know if
talking.
morning is coming here.
I don't think the sun's gonna show up here. Ariel's tried.
The only other thing I wanted to have Cole do, I guess while he's probably still sitting across from Ariell, is it's an attempt, but he was gonna try to pray.
Oh.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Roll me a religion.
Sure.
You're miles away from, literally in all directions from the closest road.
What defines a road, though?
23.
Alright. As I put a foot in my mouth,
we all travel on a road
You
in
get
life.
a 14 plus 9, so...
What's your prayer? What are you...
Just pretty much trying to get an idea of, like, what path to like, I guess, go while he's kind of like sitting there, like holding on to his talisman, and also, yeah, it's mainly just that.
Okay. As you sit there, you pray.
And I send you one thing.
Yeah. You do hear in your head. Yes, my child. Follow the road that lies in front of you.
Okay.
I mean, the dark tunnel of death and gloom. Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of what you hear.
Into the darkness.
But with that, before the second watch comes through, I will need Wes and Rognarv to roll me a perception.
All right, bro, let's do this.
Not 20.
All right, what's the total?
Good grief.
26.
What did you get, West?
I got a 19.
Wes,
Standing next to Rognarv, I just feel smarter.
Wes and Rog, as you guys towards really early on after you hear the first couple of snores, and the heavy breathing of people being asleep, you hear a almost like footsteps, kind of trying not to be heard. And by the time you guys look in that direction, you hear, ooh! And you see a Laz on her face.
I'm gonna go over and check on her.
As she's maybe like 2 feet from Rognarv, so like 4 feet from you west. As
You okay, girl?
What's
up?
Brom's tail is gonna go down to try to help her.
okay, as she kind of, as you guys are helping her, you see that in her right hand she has some sort of parchment, and as she kind of just sighs and hands it to you, Rognarv.
No.
What is this?
No, secret notes are being passed.
Shh.
What is this?
And she just, with a very embarrassed, like face of failure, she does look at you, Wes, and smiles, and then turns around like a little sister who's scheming.
Oh, God, I know that face.
Then she hands you a letter, Rognarv.
The West is just staring off as she walks away, and it's just like, she is, and what's that word Ariell used? An enigma.
Enigma.
You'll get there eventually, West. We believe.
Enigma.
Are you reading it privately or out loud?
Is West saying
I'm
that, trying to
out
pronounce
loud,
that word
I'm
in
reading
person?
Enigma.
Like if
I feel like if he's doing it, they both would turn over.
It's like
enigma.
it's like you're trying to teach him how to spell banana. He's gonna keep going.
If you're trying to say that, I would interrupt and tell you the proper pronunciation.
You for the purpose of this, y'all didn't see it last, but you heard Wes saying it. Rognarv,
I don't even know where West is.
Like,
but I'm just gonna...
you hear it in the echoes. Yeah. What's up?
You hear them both go an enigma at the same time.
Jeremiah, what? Leave my wife alone. Let him speak.
I don't think Brown or Rognarv knows that West can't read, so I'm just reading it with my eyes and kind of going like this a little bit, so
like
that West can read over my shoulder.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm not trying to hide it, but I'm not reading it loudly.
Okay. I say for the sake of this, because I think this is the funner option.
And also, I am on top of Brom, so I'm not literally 5 feet off below rest or something like that.
I'll say
I'm eye to eye
Uh-huh.
right now.
yeah,
bro.
you're at eye level exactly. Yeah. For the sake of this, hey, Vic,
Yeah, what's up?
can you take off your headphones for 10
Oh,
seconds?
Fine.
Secret.
Rude.
As
Secret.
the letter that you're reading, Rognarv, says, "Here's some stupid fire for that stupid man in his stupid face," and it's a new type of way to make a weapon, or infuse a weapon. Sorry.
Wait, what?
A lot of
This is a type of what?
It's an infusement,
Okay.
and if you study it correctly, you can add fire to a weapon.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I'm intrigued by it, and then I will yes. Yes.
Is it cold out here? or is it hot?
It's actually very warm right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at that, and then I'm gonna.
Are you hearing me? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't know if your
I
headphones.
expected somebody to tell me because they're sitting right next to me with headphones on.
No, I'm not.
But as this is happening,
I do want to do
who's
something while we're
Sure.
down here, like taking watches and stuff. I'm going to cast Locate Object.
nothing.
Oh, damn. That was
yeah,
like the
when-
fastest
Yeah.
response.
look
The,
at the
the
part-
thing is, at this point, you feel like you're like continents away.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably still every
Of course,
other
yeah.
day just cast it just in case because
Sure.
it's important.
Cole from
yeah, I'm
wherever
gonna
he's
look
sitting
that
at it.
parchment.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna look at that parchment and just look at my axe. Grab my little axe on my back. I'm like, yes. Did you read this? I'm gonna look at West. They were like, did you read this?
Huh? What?
And I'm
what?
gonna look at the axe and just laugh.
Wait, what?
I'm deep in thought at the moment, so I can't hear you.
Fine.
It's like there's a lot of like blueprints going on in Rognarv's brain at the moment.
Wes is just kind of like he's like trying to hold a conversation with Rognarv, just like look at Braum and be like, yeah. So anyway, we spend the rest of my
As
time
soon as
talking
you
to Braum.
speak to when you speak to Braum, she's looking, that one eye on the sentinel is looking at you.
Finally, someone listens to me.
Once in a while, it will twitch left to right, up, down, and then looks at
Finally,
you immediately.
someone listens. Thank God.
While that's happening, I'm actually, I guess I'll be a little bit distracted on my watch,
Okay.
reading that infusion that.
Okay. If you are for the if you're going to read the new infusion or the tome of the fire giant, the artificer, the smith, let me know because they both have different mechanics in achieving the goal.
Yeah,
if you're
no,
going to look at her notes, I do need you to make me an Arcana check.
Wait, which one?
For
which
notes for the smith, the fire giant's tome. You need to spend hours reading it to.
Oh
to
no,
gain
I'm not.
information.
I'm not doing
If you're
the
doing
tome,
her
the Smith's
notes,
tome. I'm
yeah.
doing the yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing her notes, I need you to roll me Arcana checks to understand that note. And it's going to be one Arcana check per day.
Arcana. Yes, plus 28.
All right, you are 1/3 of the way there, as you're understanding how to infuse this. And the example on the sheet was using a greatsword, but it kind of has it geared towards other weapons if you're going to use different styles of damaging. But the example in here as like the first test was a greatsword.
Intrigued.
With that,
yeah.
So you're 1 out of 3. If you keep this up, you'll
Yeah,
notice
I
infusion.
guess I'll put a note on it.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
Fire. Oh, go ahead.
I think Cole wanted to say something.
He's just gonna go and take his stuff and find a spot, lay down. He'll just sigh and just pull out the skull again and just cast Speak with Dead and just mutter, "I'm sorry for throwing you back in the bag." And
Aww.
I really need someone to talk to right now.
Aww.
Just go, okay. It's okay. My friend, I understand. You're weak and sometimes you get scared. I understand.
Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome. If there's anything that Mark Anton can do for you, just let me know. But also do know, I do not have legs or arms or a digestive system for that matter. So there is very little I can do.
I know. I know this.
Okay. Have you been keeping up with your studies? Your mother will be very mad.
Uh-oh. He's just gonna hold up his journal just like, really? I write something new that I've learned every single day.
What have you learned since being in the park? I need to...
Wes gets
Did
mad
you
really
know?
easy. As he looks at you. Good. That makes me happy.
I'm glad someone's happy with me. He's just that under his breath.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's rough.
It's rough, buddy.
With that, who is taking second watch? Ariell and...
I...
Okay.
Our
Friendship
volunteers
continues!
Both of you guys roll me a perception.
I love it. Oh my god, the perception between both of you.
Wait, are we done with
Yeah, you'll be done with your watch, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to tap Rognarv to get him out of his trance.
22.
Like, oh, it's time to go to bed.
Okay.
What did you get, Ariell?
I hate you. I got an 18.
As your 4 hours
what
of
do you
watch
see?
is pretty
Yes.
boring. You don't
Yeah.
see anything other than just people sleeping. You don't hear anything.
Fine.
Either.
You just hear Cole muttering, rock, rock. Like, he'll be, like, counting the like the pebbles that he sees on the ground.
I love
4
him.
hours.
That's
Uh,
just that's what he does. That's, like, nerves and doing that.
Jeez.
Just a little
Mhm.
side note.
Yes, please.
Because Wes tapped Rognarv to like, hey, it's time to go to sleep. So it's kind of like, since this world doesn't really have phones, like, you know, our little phones.
Yeah, yeah.
Like sometimes you see people like in the very dark still have that little light. Yeah, it's kind of like
That's
that.
Rognarv.
Maybe with Rognarv with a little parchment, I'm still reading it. Even, I've laid down, but I'm reading. That's basically, I guess, to roleplay the 1/3 of me
So,
finishing.
so
finishing
you see like
Power
Rognarv's reflective dark
One of the
vision eyes
things-
just like still open, just
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
One of the things, Jesus, while we would have been doing our watch, Cole wants to look a little bit at those stones that he found in the Fire Giant's tower. He just wants to get kind of, I guess, an idea on what the hell these things are.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Gadoke. That was actually pretty low. 22. I say low because it was a 13 plus 9.
So, when you look at these, you do understand the different giant kin that exist, and you start actually pointing cloud, storm. I guess this would be hill. It's kind of mundane. Fire for sure. Frost, and these are just very weak, one-time use stone. They're just pure damage, akin to the giant type.
Okay.
They're elemental stones of damage for our purposes, but they're very themed with that number. That's as far as you know. They're just, to you, it's like, oh, someone made stones and like had a theme about it, and they do damage. But you see that you feel the incantations are very weak in it, so you know that it's a one-time use.
Okay.
Yeah. So you throw a stone 1d6, insert giant type damage.
Okay. Neat.
Okay. With that, I need to roll a dice.
Uh-oh. Love it when you just gotta roll dice. For no reason other than to roll dice.
Oh man, I've been thinking about doing something, but I don't know if I'm...
What are you thinking, Coleton?
As
I don't know.
the
I'm gonna roll for it.
as you guys get a full rest, so spells, HP, all at full. You get half your hit die if you expended any. If you expended more than 5, you would get 5. If you expended less, you're back at full.
Okay.
But when you wake up, you will all awaken to a scream.
Oh boy.
As you all wake up to like just and a dog barks in the Underdark.
Laz, is that you barking?
Yes, it is. As you hear, she was in my dreams, and that's where we're going to go on break.
No.
Yay!
Damn.
So I need to roll a die and reduce her maximum HP by.
No. She already has such low HP.
Last
God damn, again?
Yep, she went into last, and I maxed out.
Yes.
She
Bitch.
Lass's max HP.
God, I spoke
is-
too soon.
Oh my god.
I spoke way too soon.
Last is one of the squishy ones.
Mhm.
Oh, she's already so
Is
squishy.
this like, I need to figure out if this is like a psychic thing that's like, oh my gosh, this is insane.
Well, Cole already pretty much
Well,
figured it. It was a detective.
You'll have to discuss that when we come back, or on break, because that's where we're going. All right, so we'll see you guys
Fuck.
in a bit.
Bye, guys.
Hello guys, and welcome back. So, on the, for the purposes of us keeping track, after you guys have a long rest, on the morning of the 10th day of you guys being in the Underdark, Laz wakes up, feels on around her chest area to make sure that she's the. It always feels so real.
Oh God.
Again.
She just
Jesus.
shakes her head.
That
As
makes
your
sense.
guide is traversing forward, I will say,
I'm gonna look at everybody. Did everybody have something to eat?
To eat?
just
Do we have anything to eat?
you have your rations.
I'm kind of tired of these rations.
That's right, because I've been eating half my rations. They extended out double the time to use it.
Cole's just gonna sit there and kind of
with that, if you are dividing up, because one ration is enough nutrients for one day. So if you're starting to like ration the rations, then I think we need to start doing Constitution saving throws to see if you're getting any points of exhaustion or anything like
Well,
that.
right, yeah, but right now, since it's healing up, he's going for rations
Okay. Yeah.
until he's full health, and then he'll decide what he'll do.
Okay. Just noting. Also, Orcdeath.
Yes.
You, and I need to look at this map. You, Frostben, Rixos, Tonsink, and Bendomil are all suffering 1 point of exhaustion, and 2 points are drained from your dexterity.
So 2 points of dirt drain for my dexterity.
Yeah, so your dexterity is temporarily -2 for whatever the total is.
That's rough. But
All right.
And you are
Wait.
all woke
Life's a
up in
bitch when you're a dwarf.
exhausted, like literally 1 point of exhaustion. So all your skills and abilities are at disadvantage, and you
All of
literally see all of them waking up and sweating, except for 2 Duragar. They look like they're in the worst fever of their life, but they're just.
does that include me as well?
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh.
And you,
Just-
I will say all of you can make me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Hey, good with that.
Oh,
intelligence.
Wes, let's do this.
15.
Nope.
19.
19, okay.
21.
21, okay.
Rob.
Or what did you
Wow.
get, Ariell?
8.
8.
I got a 16.
Rognarv, you're the only one that pieces this together.
Mhm.
As when that little ghost, a child made out of dirt, when it exploded, all that dirt landed on every single person who has a fever right now.
Mhm.
And actually, when you approach Orcdeath, since you know the Duragar have their own side of the camp and you guys have your own side of the camp, he smells familiar. Like he doesn't stink or anything, but like there's a new odor to him that wasn't there before. Can't really put your mind on it, and then you hesitate to think, but he smells like a graveyard.
I'm gonna try.
Time for some deodorant.
Cole wants to attempt in going up to Orcdeath, and
You
He's-
don't know this is happening unless someone says.
oh, he doesn't know. Sorry,
Unless
Yeah,
somebody
I'm
explains
gonna-
it to you, but
never
that's
mind. Sorry.
just
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that basically to Orcdeath. Was like, Orcdeath, you don't stink, but you smell of death. Hold
Oh
on.
no.
Okay, don't think but I smell of death. Think about what you just said.
Hold on.
Since when,
He's speaking
since
plain
when
dwarvish to
does
you.
death not stink?
I'm gonna touch your shoulders and shake you a little bit.
Oh, okay. As Orcdeath, as he's
dispel
trying
magic.
his dispel magic.
I don't know. I'm trying to see something.
Okay. Mark off that spell as you see his
Yes.
shape. I mean, it's a little amusing, Orcdeath, because I mean, Rognarv is not the strongest of dwarves by a good distance. As he
Rognarv
shakes
shaking
you,
himself more
kinda
than
just-
Orcdeath.
as he rubs your shoulder, and you see that he's casting an incantation on you, and as he's muttering really fast and this arcane glyph, and you see sigils kind of appear everywhere around you in this uniform pattern, you still feel like shit, dude.
Like, huh? I
Spell
guess it's
magic
not magical.
did
Story of me life.
Cole's gonna look over at Ragnar,
Yeah,
just
the
like,
spell
what the
magic will
hell
not-
are you
will
doing?
not have any effect on this.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
So, Ragnar, you have a very good clue now.
I'm like that explosion from that dead boy
Oh, you mean the
made him feverish, and the rest and some of the Durga.
this?
I tried to dispel magic, but it didn't work.
You see a couple
If
of
Cole
them are
hears-
just
If
muttering.
Cole hears that, can Cole try something?
Sure, what are you trying?
Cole's gonna go up to Ragnar and try casting Lesser Restoration.
Wait,
Being
hold
on
on.
Orcdeath?
Orcdeath, I'm sorry. That's what I thought.
No, we're dwarves, but we don't look.
You guys are practically twins. You're both very short with luscious red hair.
That's true.
So now that's racial profiling.
You said lesser restoration?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, fine, cousins.
As
Jeez.
you say the incantations and move your hands in the correct motion, and you see a second spell being placed on you, Orcdeath.
Okay.
You notice that you actually had a really dry mouth, but now it's not.
Huh.
Yeah,
Is that why who's drinking all the time?
you had like that cotton mouth, and now it's just like, oh, thank you. That's you're still exhausted. You're still
God
fatigued.
damn it.
I'm
Okay.
going to go over. I don't think anything will work, but I'm going to go over to one of the nearest Durgar, or Orcdeath, whoever's closest to me, and do my healing touch.
What does healing touch specifically do?
Let me pull
It
that
has a
up.
very specific range of things.
Yeah. Healing touch.
Then you spend 5 points and you cures. I'm looking for Paladin. Where are you? Because it has, I believe, 3 specific effects depending on your level, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I have it on my.
Or is it ability based on your angel?
It's an angel ability.
And I would have to look it up here.
Where is it?
Once that's done with, West has something he wants to do momentarily.
Okay. So, target regains D8 hit points, and it is freed from any poison, blindness, deafness.
Okay. Poison, blindness, deafness. As you go up to Durgar and cast your incantation, and he gets healed, he looks at you. Not, I don't think that really did much, but thank you. I guess.
I got nothing.
I got something, but I can't cast it. That thing sucks.
Oh well. That's,
Oh well,
that's
I guess let's
Keep moving.
yeah.
let's just keep
Um,
moving then.
Yeah.
I tried to help.
Before we move on, West wants to he's gonna approach Laz
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I'm sorry that this is happening to you, and I know what it's like to have a shitty dream, so I think maybe this will help, and I'll like take off my amulet and I'm gonna hand it to Laz. I think you could use this more than I can.
Looks at no, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's I don't look. I don't like seeing you get freaked out like that and being wouldn't hurt. I can take it. You, no offense, you're really squishy.
Wow.
Wow.
Look, I'm just saying.
You don't just tell people they're squishy, Wes.
You don't tell people
She's
that
very tiny, and I'm worried about her.
you're a very beautiful woman, Laz. I don't know what he's
I'll
talking
just
about.
gesture kind of stuff like, look at me, like I'm squishy too, but still.
She's looking
Your
at
turn.
all of you like, okay, I'm still here.
You are. I'm
No,
sorry. I'm worried.
I looked at Laz and say like you're a very beautiful woman. Don't listen to him. As Rognarv basically thought that West was calling Laz fat.
I was not.
So,
As
Even if she was, nothing wrong with that.
as she looks very confused but attuned to the item after an hour. And you will see that last. We'll go up to you, Orcdeath. I think this one might help. And you see that she pockets a small little diamond in her hand.
Hmm?
You kind of, as she's casting the spell, diamond turns into nothing. Question, Orcdeath. Have you been afflicted by
Yes.
the hag?
I have
You
not.
have? You have not. Okay. Then this will only
have
take
not.
okay. This will only take effect on whatever ails you. As soon as she casts a spell, your fever magically goes away. Your exhaustion still stays until the end of the day, and your temporary -2 dexterity still stays until the end of the day. But you feel a lot better.
Thank you, Laz.
No problem, Orky. Okay.
Aw.
Kind of moves back and goes to her buddy. And as she's going, she goes over to Cole and whispers, "That was my last one."
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
We need a long rest.
You already took a long rest.
No, I know what she meant.
Oh.
I know what she meant, and that's something that he can't really do right now either. That's why I'm having him scour for a certain fucking component
So,
in the Underdark. So,
yeah, that's really hard. As you guys,
If only someone would tell me what we're looking for.
diamond. Cole will even point that out to him.
Spells
if you
it out.
find diamond, I will be your best fucking friend.
You mean like this one? And I pull out the one that I had before that's worth 100 gold pieces.
Look, that's a really nice one, but I need more if I'm going to be able to do what I can to heal what ails people.
That's nice, but not that one.
Basically.
I'll put it back in my bag then.
Um,
And I will... Actually, I will cast, now that we've had a rest, I will cast Locate Object again,
okay.
and see if I can find a diamond. Just thinking diamond.
I believe locate object. It's an object you've seen before. So if you're looking for a diamond, it's a diamond you have seen.
Oh. Well,
Well,
Could be wrong.
them's the breaks, bro.
As I
In other news, while that's going on, Cole was going to be like, well, if everybody wants to save their rations, he'll go out of his way to create food and water.
here we go. So it says, describe a
Mhm.
name or object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as the object isn't within, or is within 1,000 feet. If the object's in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close to 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, weapon.
so we'll see. All right, the dice have decided. So mark off your spell,
We're all prisoners
Yep.
to the dice.
and you do get a ping. Roll me a d8.
Oh god.
To who?
Ariell, roll a d8, please.
I rolled a 5.
It is not going the direction that you need to go. It is within 1,000 feet.
Uh-oh.
It's not going back either. It's just going in a slightly different path.
Aha.
If you guys are going to be doing this, I will say, because you sense where it is.
Yeah.
I will say that this will backtrack you a couple of hours, which might be good or might be bad. Just depends. And I will say, okay.
Uh-oh. He says.
Oh my God, Talon and Claw, your dice are beautiful. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I don't like that.
That's bad.
I'm
Okay.
nervous.
I will say, for as you are tracking, and you successfully tell everyone that what you need to do and why you're doing this, because it's going to take a bit. I'll say for the purposes of this, it'll take an additional 2 hours out of your day.
I would ask everyone first if that's something we want to do. Like, do we want to go after the diamond, or do we
Yep.
want to keep moving?
I
Well,
mean,
if,
I don't understand how important this diamond is.
if Cole
Look.
if Cole says it's important for a certain spell,
It's important for me to cast a spell that I have called Greater Restoration, which is something that can help me fix people who have been afflicted by this hag. It can also help me. Oh, I don't know. Bring people back from the dead.
Yes, but
It can also help me cure people from petrification too.
do we want to go this different direction? It seems like it's fair distance away, and it may take us some time, and there's no
Wait.
telling what we're gonna run into.
wait. But if we don't have enough diamonds, aren't we going to save a person that is petrified or something?
Oh shit, you're right.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess
so
we
we're
need the
gonna-
diamonds.
probably gonna need this diamond then.
Right.
How much do we need for this?
1 million diamond.
I would at least like to be able to find a bit for me to, if worst case scenarios, I'd like to be prepared.
Well, can you sense how far it is, Ariell?
Yep. I'll tell just a general, foot-wise in this direction, somewhere over there.
As you guys do make your travel, after 10 minutes, Ariel, your spell fades.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would.
Wait a minute, you said it's locate object?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ah, crap. Nope, I don't have that one. I thought I did, but I don't.
Dang.
That's not the one. Damn it.
I can cast it again.
Sure. All right. As you cast it again,
Um, things I do for my party.
I'll say, because of the freaking high number I rolled, and looking at some little charts in the book, after a second use of locate object, after some hours of searching and looking for, you, Ariel, do not find a cave or just kind of things pulling out of nowhere. What you do find is a completely skeletalized, elven-looking individual.
That's sad.
You see dark clothing on them, a whip, crossbow, some...
Are they like dead, or are they like actually standing up?
No, they're bones on the floor.
T-posing in the
It is.
cave!
It is. It's very important. They're bones, and they're not moving.
That's creepy now.
It's creepy,
Understand,
but
correct.
And what you find, Ariel,
Is the
and Cole-
cloak, is the cloak green and purple? No, I'm just
No,
joking.
it's not green. and purple.
Shut up, Jeremiah. Oh my.
You see some spilt vial of some like a thick, dark liquid that you, Wes, and Ariel have seen before. Crossbow bolts dipped in it. But what you guys see, they definitely had a large bag that looks huge. Like there's a lot of things inside. It's stuffed to the complete max incapacity.
I will walk over and I'll use my glaive because it can reach a little further, and I'm going to kind of use the glaive to pick up the bag, kind of keeping a little bit of a distance from the skeleton.
Sure.
And then kind of like boop, and then move it over and walk back to the party with it and
As
open
the
it up.
skeleton rises now.
God damn.
No, yeah, you have a, it's kind of heavy. It's a pretty hefty bag, to be honest.
What is in the bag?
When you look in the bag,
bag.
I will say, hey, Ariell, Roman percentiles.
I'm going to my treasure page right now. What is that? That's an 83.
Okay, 83 is good.
I hope high numbers are good.
My
for this
precious.
Right?
Me thinks somebody was looting.
Yep.
That's just my speculation.
Okay. You find 2 gold rings with an insignia on them.
Oh.
You find 2 silver necklaces with gemstones pinned all around. And 4 small little palm-sized diamonds filled with a bag of just hundreds of gold.
Ho
Yahoo!
Alright. Well, I will hand the diamonds to Cole.
Oh, can I have one of those necklaces?
Cole's gonna look at the diamonds and it's like, yes, thank you. Looks over to Orcdeath. How much gold pieces is this worth?
Orcdeath, roll me and jeweler's kit. So your proficiency plus wisdom.
And I will also give
Who does
Rognarv a
that?
silver
Orcdeath,
necklace.
since you're the jeweler in the group.
Okay.
You bring out your jewelry set and your appraisal equipment, looking at the diamond. You see like the business side of Orcdeath appear. Yeah.
Spectacles on.
It'll be your proficiency bonus because of your level 4 plus your wisdom.
20.
20. Okay. These
I rolled
are
20. Dirty
20. Okay.
20.
These are pretty rudimentary cut. They're not. The gem is all that matters, of course. But this was an amateur who cut these. They're not even. They're pure, and you would value each one about 100 gold.
Hey, that's
So
not
basically,
bad.
they lost their value when they got. Whoever cut them lost the value on them. They're okay, but,
and
they're not top notch.
Yeah. What is top notch is definitely these 2 rings with this insignia on it, and
Yeah, have I noticed or seen the insignia somewhere else before?
You can roll me history.
I will do that.
And the necklaces, each one would be appraised at a rough estimate of 250 gold.
Ooh.
So
Rognarv gets
Orcdeath
one
and also
silver
do
necklace
history on it?
If you want to learn the insignia, with
Yes,
your
that's
okay,
what
yeah,
I'll
then
do.
please roll me history.
I got a 19 for history.
Okay.
I got 11.
11. As we're gonna place you guys over here.
You said 250 gold for the
Yeah, for each one.
Yeah.
Where are we? Where's the kingdoms? Right here, the River Kingdoms. The insignia is from that realm.
All right, I will note that. Interesting.
Insignia on
Which,
the
Orcdeath, you know the sigil for the country. And based on the name, they're a river. A lot of rivers, vast amounts of trade. Ariell, with your information, you would know that this place is pretty neutral and kind of just works around. Trade isn't just the thing that trade is their way of life.
Mm-hmm.
They see travelers from all over the place. So you gather that maybe this is either easy passage in, maybe the trade guild, maybe even people that don't live there, but they call that their second home because of their work.
Okay.
So, fortunately or unfortunately, this ring could be many different things, very useful or completely non-useful.
Yeah.
But it is an expensive ring.
What else did the dead person have on them? So there was a vial of some poison or something.
Yes, you recognize it as drought poison, but it's been completely used up or spilled over, and as the air kind of has been taking away the effects of it.
And does it look like there's anything else on them?
No. Their weapons, I mean, they have a whip and a heavy crossbow.
Nah, I don't need that.
You do see Laz as she kind of grows over the back. We did all agree that Ariell gets 3 out of the 7 shares. And with his 4. So I'm gonna take his money. I'm putting it in a bag.
That's fine. Do what you need to.
How much gold pieces did we get from
There's
that?
700 gold in it.
Damn.
Right.
Going to do a simple division.
So like 400.
400 left for everyone else.
Oh, I was like 400.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that Laz is gonna count too much, but yeah, she'll keep 300 and 400 divided amongst you guys however you want. As you see the Durgar eyeing you guys heavily right now.
I'll just hand everyone else their gold. Well, actually no. Because I would notice the Duragar.
Yeah, if you were gonna give me some gold, I was gonna give it to them since I got the necklace one necklace anyway. So
I will take the rest of it, and I'll look at one of the Durgar and look to the rest of the party and say, the rest will go into the party fund for when this is all over.
All right, so how much
And
are you
I'll
putting
put it in
into
my bag of holding?
How much are you putting into the party fund?
All of it. All the rest. The
Okay.
400 gold, and then the rings and the necklace. The one necklace that I kept. The other one I gave to Rognarv.
All right. Is everyone cool with that agreement?
I don't understand math, so yeah, I trust Ariell to do all that.
As looking at the Durgar, I would like all of you guys to roll me an insight check, please.
Yeah. Okay.
oh, I'm good at that too. Oh, that.
That's another 19 for Ariell. 14 plus 5.
Holy shit, West!
22.
Okay.
Holy
Rug.
shit, my
Damn,
dude!
Cole?
I'm
Cole,
assuming
calm
I'm
down.
Rolling pretty well.
What did you get?
West got a 21 on insight.
Cole got 22.
It's the first time in his life he's ever been insightful on anything. All of a sudden his third eye just opens.
You stared too much at the sentinel.
It's just knocking on the inside of his head. Fucking wake up, bitch.
I'll say that will be canon.
Oh my god!
What did you get, Orcdeath?
12.
So, all right. Ariell, Orcdeath, they look pissed.
Y'all good? What's up?
They look pissed.
What's happening?
there we
I'm
go.
confused.
Ariell and Orcdeath both look pissed, or what
No,
they're
no,
seeing?
sorry. The Duragar themselves look
Okay.
pretty angry at the from their perspective, Last took a lot of the gold, Rognarv took a necklace, and then Ariell took everything else.
Cole's gonna look over to Ariell and it's like, give them my share.
Yeah.
I will say in
what he
tongues.
said.
I'll cast
Give them
tongues so
everything.
that the Duragar could
Orcdeath.
understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, we're all a party. And this is
I
party
say
fun.
give them everything. We got enough. We make our own share. What's wrong with giving them something? Make them motivated to work with us. We don't give them anything. They don't have our back. I say give it all to them.
They start
We will-
speaking in Undercommon. Ariell, you do understand as they as tongues is being casted for you, and as they're saying, the dwarf is right. Yeah, if you don't give it to him, we'll take it off the dead body.
That's what I'm
Oh, boy.
saying. They're not gonna
Great.
be our friends. I don't want a person that's got.
Look, if I can say something.
Oh no.
Thanks, Ariel. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Ariel. No, look. Like, if I could say something, like Ariel said, we're all, in this together at the moment. Y'all know where we are. Y'all know where we're going. By the end of this, we can all get our shares. We can just split it. We
I
can split the
agree.
difference. We split the difference at the end. It's not like there's anything to spend your gold on down here right now.
And
If you want your money, you can ask for it. If you need it to buy something, you can ask for it.
Let's move along.
Do they
We
trust?
have a lot of ground to cover. I would say they don't trust us.
So I'm saying, give it.
We're
to them.
outsiders here, Ariel. This isn't our turf. And they know that.
And we will continue to finish our job. And we will split the party fund at the end of this. Hopefully,
Do we need go?
quick fight.
No,
No.
I disagree.
Look, if any one of us is killed,
The gold
everyone
and
else's
everything now put in
share.
their possession now.
if any
True.
one of us are to die, and I'm saying this in tongues still so that the Duragar can hear. At it now, and any one of us dies, everyone ends up with less at the end. If one of us
Wait.
dies, whether it be one of us or one of the Duragar, at the end of this, when we divide it, everyone's share grows exponentially.
And you understand, by letting them know this, the thought of them killing us and taking the gold will appear.
I mean, now that you're putting that out there in the universe.
That's what I'm saying. You just need to give them the gold and make them happy, and then we continue. We can worry about divvying everything up later, but give them this part.
Cole in the background. I agree with Orcdeath on that one.
I just don't give a
Ariel's
sh-
getting frustrated as hell.
I just don't give a shit about the money. I just want to move
He's
on.
taking
but-
the rings and the necklace, and he's throwing the bag of gold at the Duragar. Like, for one of them to catch it, and he's just pushing past
Don't-
everyone and continuing down towards the, well, I guess where we were supposed to be going
Yeah.
originally before.
As
Yeah.
you throw the bag, one catches and you see another one like immediately go for it. As all five of them, except for Humdan, they kind of go over and start looking at the gold, look at each other, and their attitude completely changes. Like instantly, like giving a kid that lollipop they did not deserve, but they got it anyway. And as they look at it, they can be trusted.
Okay. But understand, the next gold and stuff we find, we split it among everybody here. Is that understood?
I don't want anything.
you
You can just take whatever
I'm
I'm
speaking to
supposed
the
to get.
Durgard.
As
Well,
you look at the
you're
dirt.
speaking out loud so Wes is going to respond, so he's just saying, I don't give a shit about anything here. Give him my half, for all I care.
But do the Durgard, or that's speaking to the Durgard.
As
Yeah.
For the next future, we come across gold and riches. We split it among everyone. You understand that? You'll get a share of it too. Giving you this share that we get or not.
you see Humdal like not being part of this completely by himself, as the smaller and the skinniest one of these Durgar steps forward and looks at them with like in anger. That we agree. And looks back and says something in Undercommon as Ariell, you would be able to,
Yeah.
since tongues is casted, you'll be able to understand it. As he looks back at them and says, "Play nice, or I also leave you."
Ooh.
As
Let
last
us
kind of
forward.
as you guys start moving forward, last will approach you, West. West, you kind of already gave your share to Arwell.
Oh shit, I did, didn't I? Okay.
Yeah.
Just you can hold on to that then. That's fine.
As she's like, it's never mind. And West, you can roll me insight on that.
Sweet! Cole's just gonna sigh, and it's just like, we came out here to get diamond components, we got diamond components, let's go.
Demon Daddy's busy right now. 6.
Find it really weird that she keeps wanting to have Arwell's gold.
That's weird. I mean, yeah, it's weird. I'm not gonna question it. Everybody processes shit differently.
Alright. As the day progresses, and you guys get back on track, a little detour inside. Everything goes, you guys rest, take 1 day's ration off your sheets on the...
Oh, I was gonna have Cole go out of his way, not telling everybody to save the rations, and he was gonna create food and water
Okay.
for not just because it feeds up to 15 humanoids, so it's not just gonna be for the party; it's also gonna be for
And
the
I
Durgar too.
Add some salt and pepper to that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wes
we do have,
season
I
that
did
shit
have
up.
that bag of spices. So
Give.
How many are we in
You're
total?
13 in total, 14
Okay.
including Brom. So,
Brom
Ariell...
doesn't need to eat, so
Brom does not need to eat, nor does Ariell, if I remember correctly. So
Right.
you guys actually have, if you cast that, you have a very good meal, and I would say honestly with the leftovers,
If anything, I was gonna take like at least a day's worth of my rations, mix it up into the food, and like with some spices and stuff, and like just shake that shit up in a bag, and you got trail mix.
I was gonna say with that, I would also say that at the end of it, no, because as soon as the hour is over, the food goes away, it disappears.
No.
the food it spoils if uneaten after 24 hours.
Okay, so you have 2 days worth of rations for one individual, so 2 people can be fed with the excess food. But by tomorrow night, if it has not been eaten, it goes away. So somebody can save, 2 individuals can save a day's worth of rations if this continues.
All right, I'm gonna give that to Rifanas then. One of those.
Okay.
That's all right.
As Rifanas definitely eats it. As
Because Cole's idea right now is to just try to have people save on the rations, and every day he would try casting this.
okay, if you're gonna cast it every single day, that's actually excellent. Because some people are really low on rations right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So.
moving on to the 12th day. Actually,
Were we able
all
to do full rest?
you're able to do a full rest and everything,
Nice.
but the Durgar have not recovered.
So we're
from-
back to full.
We're back to full, yes. And Orcdeath, because you had a full night's rest, your dexterity goes back up, and so does your exhaustion point.
All right.
Huzzah.
that back.
All except for one of the Durgar fail their saving throw, and you see that most of them feel off, but are and they're kind of slow and behind, but they're definitely they're doing much better. You feel that the Cole, the food that you created, the magical properties maybe in it help them fight off whatever fever they had, but they're good, except for one who looks twice as bad.
Okay.
And with that, I also need to roll a d4. Lass is not affected. So we'll go with the person. Hey, West.
What up, fam?
Oh no.
Your maximum hit points drops temporarily until this is fixed by 7.
Okay.
As you have the nightmare of the hag just piercing her claw right into you and screaming at you as you are motionless. You cannot do anything just by watching her, and it feels like this is going on for hours. And you wake up in a puddle of sweat on the 12th day.
Surprisingly, not the worst dream I've had. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
And with that, who's the cartographer of the group?
That's Ariell.
Roll me cartographer's tools. So wisdom plus your proficiency.
That is
Just a little side note.
Yeah.
When we do a that
We
short
had one.
that long rest,
Uh-huh.
that long rest that we did, going to the 12th day, I would read the note.
Okay,
and-
roll me an arcana check.
Okay.
that is a 23.
Okay. Okay. Good.
24.
All right. You think that if you just had more time to study, you would grab it. You're 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah.
Okay. 22. On
23.
the morning of the 12th day now, as you kind of move it, a lot of this seems familiar. Like you feel like you've been here before. You kind of look at your map, and you have. You actually, I'm gonna send you a message.
Oh boy.
Oh, secret messages.
Yep, secret messages.
Secret messages.
And Coleton is at the front, maybe about 15 feet in front of you, scouting out, and you guys have seen pretty much nothing, not even a tunnel. It's just been for 2 days just stone, a plant, stone.
I spy with my little eye.
God damn it, Cole.
Like everything is great.
As it's sorry, the last word is I don't know why I typed that. Sorry.
Oh,
I think my brain was saying the word Underdark, and so I literally mistyped Underdark. As Cole, sorry, everybody, not just Cole.
oh,
You guys,
Exciting.
I mean, it's kind of warm. It's eerie that you don't hear anything other than your own footsteps. To some certain points, you actually just hear the Durgar breathing heavily behind you. They mutter and chat here and there, but it's
I'm gonna stop everyone.
they're
The whole
cold.
party.
Mhm. So Ariell just stops, puts out his hands.
And I'm going to whisper. From here on out, you need to be especially quiet. And I'm going to look to anyone here, dwarves, west, Durgar, who are wearing, heavier like shoes or anything like that, or who usually aren't very quiet. And have them take out cloths
excuse me.
tie around the bottom of their shoes in an effort to muffle their steps.
Okay, I dig that.
That's pretty fucking clever, dude.
Bram
Big
has
brain
four-
moment.
Big thought.
Orcdeath flagellates loudly.
Oh God.
We're all dead.
Goodbye.
purple worm.
It's like oh my God, it's like Tremors.
Oh God, no.
Ariel's Kevin Bacon.
As from here, is anyone going to do anything specifically on this day? These past couple days are going to be pretty mundane of just scouting, looking forward, resting, stopping when you need to eat, and continuing forward.
When we do another, basically like a long rest or something, I'm gonna. My specific one is to study.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check. Does anyone else need to do anything specific?
My quick question: since the whole issue with the lava, how many days has it been?
Since the lava, this would be the 3rd day.
Okay, just double checking.
Okay, it was
I'm just
20.
double checking.
Oh yeah, you know this
I'm
infusion.
just making sure.
If you
This is just
apply
my-
this on a weapon, it can be non-magical. It's fine. Oh, or it can be magical. This kind of overwrites most infusions or just magical incantations. The blade will do an additional 1d6 fire damage.
Did you have
I will be moving
The
right behind I can't remember his name. The dude who's a Duragar but not a Duragar.
Oh, Hundal?
Yeah, Hundal. I will be like right behind him, and I'm going to tell him in a whisper, if I tap your shoulder twice, it means there are undead ahead. And pretty much from here on out, I will be casting Divine Sense pretty much off and on as we keep moving.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. That actually will help you.
Quick question.
Just so you know, the name of this evocation, or not evocation. What is your infusion?
Fusion.
Her name is, as she called it, is the Stupid Fire. And when you read the notes again, it's the Stupid Fire for the stupid man with the stupid face.
I will rename this the Stupendous Fire.
The stupidest fire.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Wow. Clever.
As you do, as Hundal will look at you, lad, I would not advise flying. Just as a forewarning. We're going into a dangerous city, and we need to bypass everybody that lives there.
I've been to this city before.
Ah,
Lad, have you been here before?
I have. He kind of looks at everybody. We're going to get wet. Be prepared for that too.
Ugh. I don't like the sound of that.
We're going, as he kind of like, you see that he kind of stops, and you all feel the like he's getting something off of his chest. We're going to go to a very specific drow city.
Wait, are we swimming there?
The good thing is that from what my ears hear, the city has no living people.
Oh, that's a
Uh-oh.
good
But
thing.
that's not what we need. We actually need to go in a subsection underneath the waters of the city. If you can hold your breath long enough, we can bypass the entire middle section of the Underdark, and we'll be shot straight to the lower.
Hey, it's a good thing I took that sailor.
Good.
We'd save literally weeks, and if we
Mariner.
get lost, months down here. But we need to go to an undead city. Or we take the safe route and take weeks or months.
I would rather get through as quickly as we can. The longer we spend down here, the more at risk we are.
No matter what, we're gonna run into undead, so we might as well just nip it in the short hairs.
As he kind of looks towards everyone, as it's you guys have pretty much all like either say yay or nay, and so he's kind of looking to see if anybody disagrees or not.
I'm gonna look at him. Was like, give me one. When we give me one day, I can help us from all of us. Wait, hold on. The spell grants. Oh, wait, there's how many of us?
13 in total.
13 in total.
As you see, lads, like I can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Okay, that's -1. That's 12 of us. Wait, 13. That's with Brom or
Without Braum.
okay.
I have swim speed.
So that's 12.
I'm pretty sure I can hold my breath for a long time. I can
Ariell,
test
you
it out
have
right now
swim
if
speed,
you
but
want.
You cannot breathe underwater.
I'm
Cole's
look
gonna
at him.
stand there and just.
Okay, sorry, I was doing math. Like I can help all of us to breathe underwater.
Yes, he looks. You don't need to help me. And you see his as he kind of like
It is
concentrates,
more
and you
than
see that
enough.
his neck. You see gills appear.
What?
And then-
Wes
well,
is
I
just
guess
gonna
it's
point
more
and just be like, "That's fucking cool."
Little quick question as well. So the ventilating lung says I can breathe in anywhere. Let me where says this?
Mhm.
The lungs allow you to breathe normally even in anti-magic breath. Wait, where did that say again? I totally
What's the name
forgot.
of the infusion?
Ventilating lungs. Outside an anti-magic field and any other effect that suppress magic, these lungs allow you to breathe normally in any environment.
That probably sounds to be the you can breathe in the water.
Including vacuum. So I don't have to get rid of my because the thing is, if I was gonna get rid of my elven cloak and do the manta ray again, but I just thought about I have ventilating lungs, but it doesn't really like that. These lungs allow you to breathe normally in any environment, including a vacuum. So can I breathe underwater with that?
You think
With
so?
that wording. With that wording.
You think so?
I'm gonna look at Laz. Hey Laz, you can create water, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Make a
I have
bubble.
no idea.
Make a bubble in my head right now.
She kind of grabs her water canteen and starts casting a spell and reshapes the water to fill your head.
And then I start breathing.
You can
Do
breathe.
I choke?
You're
Do
fine.
I choke?
What? As far as I can read on here, they have made no official ruling, but yeah. If you can breathe in a vacuum, I say that you can breathe underwater.
Huh.
Okay, like, hey, so I don't have to make that cloak, that manta ray click again. Like the
I
last
have
time.
another big brain moment, but I'm gonna ask him.
Mhm.
How long would we need to hold our breath to get through there?
Depends on how fast you swim. We're going
Oh,
to
I
be-
can.
You
I
see
can-
Cole just standing in the back and looking down at his feet, and he is not moving and not saying anything.
Cole, you okay?
Dwarves are not exactly swimmers.
I'm confident in my swimming
Our
ability.
beard would be dragging.
If
You hear him mutter something.
no.
Oh,
Cole,
he
what did
can't
you say?
swim?
I can't swim.
Oh no, this is the worst.
I'm gonna look at
That
Cole.
is
Wes,
Here.
a thing.
I'm gonna look at Cole and be like, it's fine. We can all breathe for about 24 hours with what I'm gonna be doing.
West is going to.
Cole just being like, when it comes to water, I usually cast water walk to walk over it. I
Okay.
can't swim.
West is going to approach.
Orcdeath has a
Cole.
potion of water breathing.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
helpful.
I
That's
can
convenient.
cast water breathing, just so you know.
Okay. Jesus,
Yes.
quick question.
Yes.
Potion of water breathing lasts how long?
I believe a few hours. Let me look at
Water breathing, I want to say water breathing, if I remember the spell correctly, it's like 8.
If it works
water
like the spell, then
breathing
it'll be
8
8
hours?
hours. Yeah, I believe so.
8 hours?
No, water breathing is 24 hours.
So, if I drink
Duration 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Do
pretty
what?
good.
The potion of water breathing lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
potion of
I
water.
was say
breathing.
like the water breathing spell that I can cast is gonna be, or I will be able to cast the next day basically because I need to prepare it.
Yeah.
But
So he looks at you. We're not
and
there
would it
yet.
take us
and then I can prepare it. We can breathe at least a whole day underwater. You'll be fine. Just grab West.
I mean, West is going to be. He's going to approach Cole when he hears what Cole's confession about not being able to swim. And
average?
he's going to take the essentially the robe that he has wrapped around his waist, and he's going to hand it to Cole.
I believe that... Does that item need to be attuned?
That needs to be attuned, yes.
Okay.
And I will give you the card for that, but that essentially will give you advantage on athletic checks related to swimming.
Oh, thank you.
has a question.
Yes.
The reason I say this is because I play into Cole and his negative strength.
So,
Yeah.
again, he's handing it to you and
So
saying...
you have the Cloak of Waterfall.
Yeah, so
It's a celestial cloak, by the way.
this will help you swim. And it has some magic tied to it, so you can, cast a spell with it.
I feel like he's, looking at it, and then looking up at Wes, and then looking back down at it,
Or
And Wes is gonna, kind of step back a distance and just kind of hold himself there. Respecting Cole's space.
Yeah. What's up, Orcdeath?
Okay. I asked the door guard, on average, how long does it take to get there underwater?
As he looks kind of down, the currents aren't strong. It just matches your speed. I usually swim it in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, more than enough.
We should be fine.
We can
So
breathe.
I could give Cole half of my potion, and I drink half, and we'd each have 30 minutes.
Technically, no. Once you the potion is a one-time consumption. So for the mechanics of the game, you drink it and use it. But again, Rognarv can cast one spell and everybody can breathe on the water.
Yeah.
All right.
For 24
That'll
hours.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, as someone who remembers having a Loxodon druid who had to cast that spell, and we had a whole underwater adventure with that.
Well, if
Those were similar
everyone
times.
is fine, then I suppose we should keep moving.
Okay. So 2 days will pass before you reach this destination, and in
It's
those 2
entire-
days,
Yeah, I will,
I'll say,
I will prepare my spells.
you can prepare your spell. Mm-hmm.
Did want to say something.
Yes, please.
Before we go to sleep one night, Cole is going to cast non-detection on Orcdeath, Rognarv, and Wes.
I can take it. It's fine.
Shut up. And I'm gonna mark off the diamond
It's
dust
fine. She
components
doesn't.
for it.
She doesn't scare me. If anything, I'm
Can I
more.
have a pencil, please? Because I don't know what happened to my pencil.
Okay. Are you gonna cast it on the first night or the second night?
First night.
Okay.
It's gonna cast it 3 times, and I'm gonna I'm marking off
She
the
doesn't
diamond dust
scare
right
me.
now.
If anything, I'm more
Okay.
pissed off at that asshole that's sitting in the corner just watching it all happen with his
And
fucking beer.
at the same time, before they would even walk off, Cole's looking at the cloak that he gave him. That's like, it's my color. He's gonna just mutter that, but
It's not
he's
mine
not
either.
saying it. He's not saying it out loud for Wes to hear, but just mutter,
Way to
"It's
look
not
a
my
gift
color."
horse in the mouth, Cole.
Shut
Holy
up.
shit.
Look, he has his moments, okay?
Don't show Ariell.
I feel like also when he casts the non-detection on everybody, he's just gonna sit there, look around and nowhere in particular, and just be like,
Meow.
he's
What are you doing?
catty.
I mean, for the audio viewers, what are you doing?
The gesture of fuck you.
He's giving a general fuck you.
Just so you guys know. All right. So on the first night, you're casting that, correct, or second?
Yes.
Okay,
first night.
So the first night goes by. Rechange your spells. Anything you need to do. You casted the create food and water.
Yes.
Okay, so that saves everybody this night's food. You will have the additional 2 rations, but because of last days, someone can eat a little bit more. Because if you're going to keep casting it, it's pretty much 2 days worth of food is going to go waste. Which is fine. The Durgard that is sick keeps getting sicker. And at that night, you guys are not visited by a hag. The second night,
Oh boy.
you guys create food and water. I'm just waiting for the confirmation. Yeah, or nay.
I mean, I can cast it too.
I'm just asking. If not, then we need to take 1 day's worth of rations. But if you guys
Cole will keep casting
Okay,
it, like,
okay, so
and then take a
mark-
rest.
mark off your spell for that.
Okay. Can I have the pencil again?
The
I gave it to-
Durgar again
Do it.
is not looking well. Like he is looking like he has boils on his face. He is white, paper white. He is not looking good at all. He is slowing down the party. His speed is half. Like he's struggling to keep up. And you see him always like 15 feet behind at the minimum.
Oh boy.
Is there
Wait.
anything we can do about this?
I mean, I'm not adept in magic and shit. I mean, I have magic, but it's not
Did
like yours.
was it kind of like mentioned that somebody casted lesser restoration and it didn't work?
Yeah, Cole tried it and it didn't work.
I have an idea, but it's an awful one, and I don't want to bring it up unless we absolutely have to.
Well, I don't know if he has another day in him.
That I feel like this is something that he is a part of the party, but this is something to consult with his comrades about. It's not. I don't think it's our place to decide this. That's them. So, I guess if possible, trying to converse with the one that's leading the Duragar.
In that case, I'll go and get him and kind of bring him over to our little group away from the Duragar to where they can't hear.
We'll say that you guys are like at a rest point, and you see that the Duragar, who is completely exhausted, is like a good maybe 40 feet away from you guys, just like, oh, catch up, not worry. And kind of just sits there, and you see that he's asleep.
Aye.
As the other Duragar kind of like muttering, seeing the pointing over there, talking. You see, they're not subtle at all. They're pointing at you guys, talking and muttering. But Ariell, what do you say to Hundo?
I'm just gonna repeat what Wes said, that we don't have capabilities at the moment to heal him, and he's not getting any better.
Leather, notice that.
This isn't a decision that we should be making of what to do with him. This is a decision for his allies.
Yeah.
He shakes his head. He just like leaves the conversation. You see that he goes over there and talks to them. You see that the remaining 4 Duragar are pretty pissed, and you see like almost a brawl emerges from one of them, and you see one just walks off, pissed off, towards the Duragar that's not doing well. And as he goes off into the distance, you hear the pitter patter of the feet. It kind of goes off. Do you guys wait a bit, maybe 15 minutes or so? Another like 2 minutes. And you see a large motion go towards him, like a huge arc in a swing. As you hear, and then as a stone starts smashing against the head of the Duragar, and then the one that assaulted him, like you can tell, he hit him with his war pick and then smashed his skull in, and just walks back to the group. Like nothing happened, like it didn't phase him at all or anything. And you see that 2 other Duragar kind of look at him like, and just shake their head in agreement.
Shit.
That's dark. I was gonna try something.
Oh no!
What?
Rognarv, you should have said something!
The story was being told.
I mean, yeah, they weren't gonna really consult you or anything, unfortunately.
Alright, well, I guess we'll keep moving.
Oh boy.
As
Bless.
the night of this day, already pre-rolled, On this day, the hag visits a new person. Ariell.
Ring of Mind Shielding, does that help me?
Nope, it does not.
Oh, fuck!
This is fucked.
As you see the hag look at you and smile as these huge, disgusting, broken and blackened, tarred teeth look at you as her claw extends into you.
Having seen her before, can I move?
No. You cannot.
Sleep paralysis is a bitch.
As your maximum HP is reduced by 5 temporarily until this is fixed. As she puts her claw into you. Fly, injured boy. Fly.
Can I speak?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna think.
You can think anything you want.
I'm going to think, I'm going to kill you. My face will be the last you see.
Oh. Damn.
As she chuckles and you really think she like heard you. Because it's like immediately after you said it. And she just keeps her claw there, and again it feels like hours and hours, and you're just staring at her for hours. She's staring back. And you have no idea how, what time period, when you looked off, you never blinked, nothing, and you just wake up. You kind of feel around your chest, and the wound's not there, but it still stings like if you were stabbed.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna get up, and I'm gonna pack my stuff up and say, let's get this over with.
Yep.
Lead the way.
As
And I say to the other guy.
you
So
do
it's
see
been-
Fundal as he kind of looks at you. I say from now on, you be quiet. As quietly as we can, lads. What about
So just to
you?
double check, it's been 5 days now?
Yes, this is the 15th day. The morning
Okay.
of the 15th day.
Oh no,
You
I'm
catch
just
you
saying
some
since
fish.
incident.
Since Cole asked for
Help.
Are there any fish about?
We'll find plenty of fish.
It works for me.
As yes, Cole?
Oh no, I'm again just double checking, making
Oh, yeah,
sure.
yeah, of course.
5 days,
It's
okay.
been 5 days.
Okay.
As you guys proceed, for this, are you guys doing anything special?
Cole's getting, like, hearing that everybody's getting fucking afflicted by this biatch. He's just gonna kind of just. No, he's not gonna do anything else. He's
Wes is
gonna.
just internalizing everything like always.
Okay.
Cole doesn't know the meaning of that much of internalizing. He's gonna look pissy.
I guarantee you, if you said the word internalize to West, he would absolutely not know what that means.
Orcdeath's drinking his way through it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna start studying onto the tome.
Okay. I'll say that during your rest, I will allow a maximum of, because you're walking all day.
Yeah.
I will say that per day, under normal circumstances, it'll be 8 hours, but under these circumstances, I'll give you 6 hours of study.
Yeah.
So just keep track of that, and as learning a new skill, you need 250 hours of reading.
Okay.
Oh yeah, well I guess if that's the case, Cole would be doing the same thing too with the phonics of how to
phonics.
the idiot's guide to learning how to speak Dwarven. So
Dwarven
Yep,
for dummies.
Dwarven for dummies.
At since you already purchased the book, yeah, you already purchased the book. So all you're doing, with the mechanics of how this goes, I'm still iffy on the idea that it's 1 day, 1 gold. So for now, it's just the hours. Don't worry about the gold. Learning. Yeah, I'm still kind of iffy on that mechanic, but just because I understand the reasoning why mechanically for a game, and I understand like you're buying treats or for training an animal, or you're using ink, you're doing tables, experimentation, copying notes. Like I get all that, but it just I think 1 gold is really steep. So for right now, until my brain finalizes a system, it's just the hours. So yeah, you can add 6 hours to y'all's study.
Oh, 250.
Yeah. And on this day, as you guys are approaching. Anything else that you guys want to do before you approach? Apparently, the Drow city that you were at before, but this time, according to your guide, it's filled with undead.
I will, as we walk, I want to just see if the pink glow is still emanating from the house.
You will eventually see it. At this point, no, but you will eventually see it. Yes.
Okay.
So, nothing special. All right then.
No.
Since nobody said they were going to stealth, I'm going to roll it with advantage on perception.
Oh.
Fuck.
As you guys are approaching the city, and you notice that you're close by because you notice a gigantic pink glow affecting the entire area of this beautiful Gothic architecture with spider reliefs all around. But something different, Ariell and West, since, I mean, everybody's been here, player-wise, but the characters. You don't see large mechanical spiders moving across these stalagmites. You don't hear the booming city. You do hear a lot of moans. You see a lot of buildings broken. You see towers collapsed. And one thing that strikes you as the oddest: the river that you guys went through, where you were attacked by the trolls, is not there. The Grand Lake is not there. The city, you see it standing on these large pillars of stone, cliffing over the edge. And what you see is a large section in the middle as water is just pouring inside. And as you stand up top, looking down, since we didn't roll stealth and I rolled for them, you see about 7 zombied drow just and start marching in your direction. And I will change you guys to a new map.
Oh boy.
And I think
Oh, great. Fantastic.
as the for the sake of this map, you see a huge amount of drow that are dead. But the ones that everything is dead here. The only ones that are moving have their skin on them. Any skeletalized drow is there on the ground. For the purposes of this, the where you guys are at, you're still kind of over the edge before about a 40-foot drop into where the water is. As the water is pulling from both sides of this grand lake, showing inward into like a centered spot. As the water keeps on flowing deeper inside, and you do see these undead drow notice you and start making their way towards you. I will ask for a perception with disadvantage on everybody.
Oh boy.
Straight roll from me.
The only reason why you're even attempting this roll is because, like Coleton said, there is a large crystal booming a pink light around them.
So with this advantage, you're rolling 2 20-sided dice and taking the lower score, correct?
Exactly, correct.
This one was a nat 20.
No, of course.
The other one was
13?
It
Okay.
was okay.
What did you get, Cole?
Cole with disadvantage got a 17.
Okay. Or Orcdeath got a 13. Wes, what did you get?
4.
Ariell?
17.
Okay. And Rognarv?
Same wavelength.
No.
It's
What did you
funny.
get? Rognarv?
18.
18? Okay. Rognarv. Actually, I need to roll for the Durgar. Laz. Trifanus.
Trying so hard to remember this drow's name.
I didn't get a disadvantage, by the way, because
I
straight
know,
roll.
you have a straight roll because you have the shield. You,
Yeah.
Rognarv.
Yeah.
I will show you a thing.
Oh, secret message. On where?
Notebooks.
On the secret roll 20?
1 second. Nope. just a thing. Just say I'm trying to see if I can do this.
Yeah, Roll20 or Discord?
On Roll20.
Okay.
Do you see a thing?
Don't look at chat. Don't look at the stream. But no, I don't see it.
Okay, well then,
Or is it on journal?
You see a... Because Rognarv, I'll just describe what you see. You see a drow. Completely grayed skin. Almost the same as the undead. You see on her forehead a gem embedded inward. She has this dark leather all around her, with daggers aligning every single inch. She has like 4 on her back. She has a couple on her hands. She has some on her boots. You also see
I know who this is.
another weird thing. She's bleeding profusely and continuously bleeding. And you see 2 large slits right on her wrist. And you see that as the other undead are just kind of moving forward, these drow, avoiding like the canoes and the small little rowboats that have fallen and cracked through, and some kind of even stuck on stone, just trying to move forward, but really unable to understand the terrain around them. And some kind of getting stuck in the slight little bits of mud from the water that's still piled up and collected in certain little areas. You see that this one, as she is looking forward and kind of has her mouth open, just you see that she noticed you, and she quickly, and like with the faster than you think you can see, as you notice that she jolted in some direction, which I'll show you in a minute. But as she jolted here or here somewhere around this area, and just hid, and you lost her completely.
Fuck.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Oh boy.
As the hag is still pursuing you guys. You have no idea yet what happened, but that powder, that graveyard soil, maybe, affected Orcdeath, but a spell from last definitely nicked that in the butt. As some of the other Durgar that were also affected, you see that their natural toughness kind of just took care of the whatever that was, but it did kill one. As you approach a city that you were once welcomed under weird circumstances, completely devastated by this death curse. And as Hundol will point towards the center, that's the tunnel we need to take.
Boy.
And as the tunnel that he points is where all the water is emerging and colliding against each other.
Where is it by?
Right here in the middle, between these 2 large stones.
I did not see a ping. This one?
Well, you know what? You probably don't see a ping because it was in GM layer.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So they're right in the middle.
Which you also didn't see a ping of like where I was pointing at.
Yes.
Around this area, towards the right of your character, between the stones, you see as she bolted in forward towards y'all, in some direction over here, and you lost track of her. So.
And where's that lady that I totally don't know who?
That's what I'm saying. She bolted over here somewhere.
No, the one with full daggers. I thought it was a different one, or that's the one.
That's the one.
That bolted. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there is an undead with some high intelligence or high speed for sure, who knows about you, and about 7 undead drow in your way between going into a tunnel that was supposed to be calm, but feels like it's full of pressurized rapid water. But if you take this path, you will save weeks, maybe months, in going into defeating the Death Tyrant. With a party of 22 individuals cut down to now 12, 13 with Brom. We'll see what happens next time, guys.
Lucky 13.
Look at
Oh,
13.
man.
But alright, guys, we'll edit this, put it on YouTube in about a week. It'll be on Anchor on Spotify tomorrow morning if I am able to finish editing in time. And just please remember to be kind to one another. The world is crazy at the moment. Be safe. Please be safe. We'll see you next time. Adios, everybody. Please be safe.
Bye.
Bye.